particular. What was the name of the song? 7 Minute Drill.
7 minute drill.
And even in that, like he was throwing like little light jabs. He even said it was a jab. He really don't want to go at Kendrick, but he felt compelled to based on the way that the internet was reacting and responding to Kendrick's verse on Future Metro Boomin song 2 weeks ago. What's the name of that song again?
What's that? That's the take. What's the name of the joint? Take. Type shit. Type shit. Ain't that type shit?
Possibly.
Yeah, type shit.
So that was a reaction to that, and so J. Cole went on stage last night at Dreamville Festival and basically addressed the crowd, saying that he didn't feel like it was in his best interest spiritually to continue the energy that came along with how he felt after releasing that tape.
He prayed on it.
And I seen a lot of different reactions, and before I go on my rant or tangent,
Nah, go on it. Go on early. We already know how you felt last week.
so first off, I commend J. Cole for having the fortitude to actually stand, because people don't
They said it was like that. That's the name of the song, like that.
like that. Okay, people don't understand how hard it is to apologize. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had to apologize for some shit you knew you was dead wrong for and you meant to do it?
Man, that's the boy. It takes a lot of courage to do that.
Hey, real quick, before you go on your tangent, I want to say one thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
before you go on your tangent.
You in the mic?
I don't know. I thought I was. I might
I
not
can't
be.
hear you in the.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you through the mic.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Biggie.
That's why I'm on the wrong mic.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, before you go on this tangent, I do want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about how great or how much of a manly thing it was for J. Cole to apologize.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that too at first. And I'm going to tell you why I don't think that anymore. The last thing he said when he, after he apologized,
And he pushed play.
he said, but I may delete this later. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of his album?
I may delete this later. I might delete this
I
later.
might delete. It's the same fucking title. What he said at the end of his apology is the name of his album.
For him to apologize.
Well, the album is called The Fall Off. I thought that
Well,
mixtape was the Might Delete.
Might delete this later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm thinking it's all. I've been thinking it's all publicity in the first place.
Everything is publicity, especially at this point. That was the best time to even drop a mixtape. Cole, he knew. He said, I didn't have to do this, but since I
Because
got
Dreamville happened this weekend.
since Dreamville, it's gonna be more publicity for that they come to the concert. I got new music for them to perform. I already had a little shit in the cut for them to perform and everything like that. But
I see an album. I see a dual album with two of them together. In
it's coming. They set it up for us. They've been teasing us. The real J. Cole and Kendrick fans. The real J. Cole and Kendrick fans. They already told us there was an album already. It was already out. We already knew. It was supposed to come out anyway.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk a lot of different things all day about calling him a sucker and talking shit about Cole.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean they've been carrying Cole all day, at least from what I can see. And I just don't understand that shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is trying to be mature always the thing that's frowned upon the most immediately? Like, if you try to take the high road, you automatically labeled as a sucker or a bitch or a pussy and all this other shit. And it's like, we can't wait to see a car crash, but then we the first ones crying at the scene.
All right.
Who can't wait to see the car crash?
The culture.
Oh, yeah. They can't wait to see somebody crash and burn out.
Exactly, but it's like in the same breath, they're the same ones that's crying. It's like you can't pick both.
It's almost like especially for black people, we do that to almost give you the confidence to never fall off. Like, that's the confidence, but like,
does it ever translate?
I don't know if it ever translate. It's definitely therapy. It's definitely a we definitely got some PTSD in that shit right now. As far as a black person, it's a lot of PTSD and people encouraging you and not encouraging you. There's a lot of PTSD in the black culture with that, because like you said, somebody can get be in your ass your whole career. They can be your whole career. They can be your worst critic almost.
Mhm.
But it only to keep you grounded, as they say. I want to keep you grounded on the old head. I only said all that bullshit because I fuck with you. I would never even talk to. I would never even say nothing about you if I ain't fuck with you. So black people, I feel like we were we definitely held our artists at a high standard and a high level to the point where they can't make a mistake. Because if you make a mistake, we gonna let you know right away. I don't think other genres and I don't think other races do that to their artists. I don't think they can fall off. They can give you some shit like, you wanted to go try some shit? I will let you try this shit right here. But
why is that the case though? Why can't people just accept that art is art and not have it to be so symbolic to everybody's personal life that they're taking a vested interest in these people outside of the art?
You asking, that's a good question. That's a good question. Basically, why y'all getting too deep into people's shit? You know what I'm saying?
Why can't they just leave it on when they push play and then when they cut it off, they go back to real life?
Oh, because I mean, everything that anybody does is gonna have somebody gonna have to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you putting it out, we kind of feel like I don't put it out just to put it out, but really we putting it out just for you. I want to hear what you like about it. It's an artist. I want to hear what you like about it. And some people don't give a fuck. Some people say, I'm gonna paint this and I'm gonna disappear. Y'all ain't gonna know who paint this shit. Like the people who do little subways and Harlem and shit like those little. Sometimes they put some shit on there. They don't give a fuck. It'd be so beautiful, but you don't know who did the shit. He ain't even give a fuck. He ain't leave no tag, no nothing. He's an artist. He just wanna, every time y'all see this, you know what I'm saying, I'm good with knowing that I did it. Then that's a different type of art. But if everybody, and if you making music, if you doing anything comedy, if you even drawing pictures and some shit like that, you want somebody to see it. And you doing it for somebody to critique your shit. Really? Because if everybody hate a bad critique, but everybody love a good critique. You know what I'm saying? Critique, you want to hear the good critiques, and you want tell me what you like about my shit. Good, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, then soon somebody say some bad shit. Nah, bro, you didn't have to say that. You could have left that over there. Nah, nigga, y'all gotta understand this. It's always good and bad in it. It's good. It's no such thing as bad publicity anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's the case? You think there's no such thing as bad
There's
publicity?
no such thing, especially in this case right here. I told you I had said this. I don't know, but this on this podcast. I don't know if you're a lot of podcasts, but I don't know if I had said it right here. But if you say something about me,
yeah, we said it here the second week.
you know what I'm saying? It's helping me. It's for me to respond. It's basically another click. It's another click, and it can branch into so many clicks. And this right here, like you said, we just like G was just saying about the Dreamville, it got a whole festival going on right now. There's no better time right now for you to say something about me. So I got all the eyes on me. Everybody actually waiting for me to say some shit. Perfect, because I'm going to say some shit anyway. And just so happen, y'all happen to be waiting. Y'all wasn't waiting for me to say something. Now, y'all knew Dreamville was coming around, but y'all looking for me to say something because y'all know Dreamville coming around. That's even better. That's good. Come on, man. Thank you, Kendrick. I think Kendrick called him and said, "Yeah, bro, I just put a line in the Metro Boomin album, just, you know what I'm saying. So when that drink come out, what's the little time drink? It's supposed to drop probably around about May or March. I gotta know for sure. Why you gotta know for sure? Cause I got the festival coming out. Oh yeah. All right, bet. I think it's gonna drop out in early March. Oh yeah, I got the festival coming out in April. All right, bet. All right, do your thing. All right, I got you. What if they did that? We'd be mad as hell, wouldn't we?
I wouldn't be, because I think it's a backstory to everything, and people always label me a conspiracy theorist. But that's because I think these conversations happen in every other community other than black communities, and I wonder why not.
It's a good chance. Your boy might plot some shit on your ass.
But why don't everybody understand that this is all smoke and mirrors and it's not real?
Man, I think they do.
No, they don't.
I think it's the ignorant motherfuckers that put the oh shit, somebody gonna die. Nobody's gonna die in this beef right here. These are brothers going at each other. These are two great swordsmen that they know. And I can't.
Nigga says a slam poetry battle.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. It's a slam poetry battle. It's a what's the jank? The TRL. It's a rap battle, because them boys, half of them boys, you gonna probably, I fuck your mother. And I fuck your sister.
URL, yeah.
Oh yeah, I might fuck your grandma and she in the same room. And then they dapping each other up after the fact, because they know it's the part of the art. It's a part of art, bro. I know you really gonna fuck my grandma. Is you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I couldn't participate in that
Why? Because he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You point the gun at me more than 3 times.
shit. Nah, somebody said something about my grandma. I'm
It's going on. That's it. That's it.
and I ain't even no rah-rah nigga for real. Like, I
But
ain't,
you know he don't know your grandma.
I don't give a you mentioned Paulette, we got a square. And you might whoop my ass. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. Like, I'm gonna spot your ass right then and there. That's nah.
But at the end of the day,
No, sir.
everybody who comes to see those battles, there's a possibility they don't really know because it's also like a boxer. Some of these boxers are best friends, but we gonna be best friends for a good 4 to 5 months, so we can build up the motherfucker I hate you character, the little, you know what I'm saying? For the
Yeah.
build shit up, build the whole shit up. So really, that's how fighters get through the whole notion of that's my nigga. It's really at one moment they say, all right, bro, all communication is off. Now, you know what I'm saying? So when we meet again, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real, and I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna say some shit that you ain't gonna like. I'm gonna say shit, and then guess what? 10 years from later, you got there going Evander Holyfield. No, what's up, my boy? Not Mike Tyson. Bit ill. Who did
Holyfield.
Holyfield, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson. They doing podcasts together. They're sitting in the same room, two inches from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas, he tried to bite this man ear off. The other man tried to headbutt this man to his brain started motherfucking leaking through his nose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now they doing a podcast together. So and then look, Jay-Z and Nas, nigga, they got two great songs that came out with DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled when they got both of them and said, nigga, y'all can make a good song together. The culture is waiting on it. And they was like, let's do it. So that's what I'm saying, but
But I don't understand why it has to get to that point before you can get to that point.
what? To the point of being it's
I'm
because
talking about the business. Like, I understand, like, competition is a part of it.
yeah.
But, like, it just seems like
Man, when that shit is on the line,
I'm trying to keep from,
Well, I know.
like, it just seemed like we are so, and I say we very loosely in black culture, black community, what have you, we are so easily manipulated.
Yeah.
And it's to a point where it's like, I mean, it's sad, man. It's sad as hell. Like, and I play along with it with the LeBron and Jordan thing. I like arguing that shit 'cause it's fun to piss
Yeah.
Jordan fans off.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, man, like, I don't take that shit to heart, man. I don't give a damn who nobody like or don't like. And even in music or anything, what you like to do,
Bruh,
that's for you. Life is
Can
about
you,
finding yourself.
can you imagine getting shot after a LeBron James and Jordan conversation?
But that's why I only have it online with certain people. Like, I wouldn't even say that in certain barbershops or whatever, especially if I'm out of town. Nah, if I don't know who I'm talking around.
That's motherfucking crazy. I die about this argument, bro. You ain't gonna never see him in front of me and say that LeBron James is better than Michael
I think
Jordan.
that's what it boiled down to. Like, people's self-esteem be so low,
What the
and they're so
world?
invested in other people that, like, they be ready to crash out over somebody else's opinion about somebody that neither one of them ever met.
Boy, I never said nothing about the Beehive out here.
Oh my God.
Cause they'll come for us. You want to get famous fast? Y'all want this podcast to grow fast?
Fuck Beyonce.
Hey, we not really saying he didn't really say it.
They just take the network off there.
Damn, I mean,
Yeah,
come
don't
on.
say that shit about the Beehive.
Yeah, don't say.
Nah.
Or the Swifties. Don't say nothing about the Swifties either.
And I just yeah, me too. I just
But it ain't because I'm scared. If I didn't, I'd say fuck them motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody who just tuned in just now, we are saying the reason why we're using the words F Beyonce is because
That's
we are.
hypothetical. Everybody should be smart enough. to
Nah, I
know. But
know.
if they
I'm
chop
playing
it-
with them.
But if they chop the clip up and it blow, thank you.
Bruh, yeah.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, that's ain't no, like I said, ain't no such thing as bad publicity. Even though if we can't come back from it, if we can't apologize the right way after the Beehive
But
come to us,
yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
If I felt that way, I wouldn't apologize. I would just own it. So what?
Me too. Me too.
What Kendrick? So what should be Kendrick's response now, though?
But K-Dot's response now, I really feel like now,
I mean, do you kick his backhand since he already bent over?
nah, cause he ain't been over all the way, man. He really kind of, like he said, when he apologized, he left the door open to say, "Hey, motherfucker, don't try this shit no more because I better myself."
No,
And
he said take the best shot on the chin.
he said he gonna take the shot. He gonna take the shot, right? He gonna take his best shot on the chin. But you already know, A motherfucker who say, yo, you get one in. If you motherfucking go too far, you hit. I said you get one in. You hit me with a 3-piece. A 3-piece combo combination. Wait a minute, bro. I said get one on the chin. Then you hit me in the jugular.
I think.
What is it?
I think he'll take it, and
I
I think if Kendrick responds negatively, I think the template has already been set for a lot of people to like turn on that because it's like, you know what I mean? Like once you start talking about people mental health and shit like that, if you say anything else after that, you in this culture and climate, you looked at as a bully or you disregard, you know what I'm saying? And it's like in older times that would have been like, oh, this pussy ass, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just a weird place, man.
But they
It's
both-
a weird time to be in.
They both in therapy. It's perfect. They both in therapy, as you can see. He's working on his stuff. He's like, yo, why you take me back down this dark road? Yo, Kendrick, bro, chill out, bro. I was trying to be cool with everybody. I would want everybody to like me. You know, I don't dress with the latest fashion. I'm bummy out here, bro. Leave me alone. I just want to be the cool, chill, bummy nigga. And just don't say nothing about me because I got a psycho nigga in me that love this shit. I love this rap game shit. And I will get into any motherfucking beef if y'all want me to, but I don't want to. I want to sleep good at night. And Kendrick, on the other hand, like, hey, yo, y'all motherfuckers was talking that dumb shit when I was just chilling, going through therapy, trying to get myself together so I can come back and present the best project that I feel like is good for your culture. And then now y'all say the shit that I presented to y'all is the shit that y'all ain't like. No, motherfuckers, y'all ain't even sleep on that shit. Y'all ain't even sit on that shit for a good 2-3 years, and y'all want to talk about the shit that I just made. Y'all know it was art. Y'all know it's art. Y'all know I ain't really motherfucking going on no trying to get bar for bar. Y'all know want no bars. I made a whole song was saying fuck you, bitch, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, bitch. And then y'all talk about how I was sitting bars. No, how can you judge that album as a bar level album? It wasn't presented to you as a bar level album. It was only presented to you as art. So y'all gotta figure out that these guys are coming at us with everything they got, and they gonna do this. If they gotta compete with each other, if they gotta give y'all single albums, or them just talking about some bullshit, or give y'all albums or them talking about something that's amazing and not no one was thinking about. We gonna be with these two dudes for a long time, and it's good to see them like in their career. They'll have a moment where they was beefing with each other. I love it. I love it because I love that. I go back and I was in that part of the era of Nas and Jay-Z beefing with each other, and I literally thought these niggas gonna kill each other. It was a part of me thinking that, oh shit, because of the era that I grew up in, I seen my favorite rapper die. You know what I'm saying? So of course, I didn't want no more beef after that, and that's why beef kind of dialed down after that. You know what I'm saying? Real good, true beef down there. Everybody was friendly. So now I think after everybody seeing how Jay-Z and Nas, how Gucci and Jeezy was able to do the verses with each other. Yo, bro, this shit is just fucking rap, bro. This is just an art form that our culture we highlight to the utmost, and we put so much respect on it that it kind of bleeds into real life. But really, it ain't. It ain't real life. We honestly know half of these rappers, even the ones that say they are drilling, really, they ain't really drilling. Because if you was really drilling, nigga, I'm trying to tell you, bro, you won't be able to motherfucking go to the studio like you want to and put down the track that you want to put down. You won't be able to promote your shit. You want to be able to go and perform. And every last one of them dudes, they want to perform their shit. They love to perform their shit. Trust me. So they ain't drilling for real. They just really, they really got it down packed where they can blend it in to a nigga that's real close to him, that's drilling for real, and they just get real close to him. So, but at the end of the day, this is all just fun and games. That's what the end of the day, man.
But it's not though, and that's why I fall short with all of it. Where my issues and anger really stem from, because for those who are smart enough to comprehend it, it's just supposed to be taken as art and not literal. Fine, well, and good.
Yeah.
But when society promotes it as if it's real life,
internet gangsters,
and not even just the internet gang, before it gets to the internet gangsters, when you have corporations who are invested in promoting these images and have been doing so for the last 40 years with an intended goal in mind, at what point do the people who are aware of what the fuck this shit is really about and what's going on say something? Like, why does everybody have to pretend that they don't understand what this shit is really?
Because it's giving you views. I'm not gonna ruin my views to come out and tell you, hey y'all, we really friends.
I'm not talking about that part of it.
Oh, what?
I'm talking about the fact that the record labels are the ones who set the template for what people find to be acceptable. And there was a point in time in music where it wasn't geared around just the fuck shit exclusively. You had different
Oh,
realms of music.
yeah.
You had more options.
You don't think we got that
No.
at all?
No. No.
You know, more conscious rappers.
Well, it's not even about conscious or not. I mean, because, like, that's just one element of it. I'm not saying everybody need to be around here with bean pies and pamphlets and shit. Nah, because that's not everybody walk of life. But what I'm saying is, you had Humpty Hump and you had Coochie Rap.
And
You see what I'm saying?
you got
Like,
the,
you had...
you got the baby. I mean, he kind of that. We got people. We do got rappers like that. We just don't get that much love. We do got to like the guys that make us like the two step dances.
I'm not even talking about the rappers. I'm talking about the people who allow the record labels to determine what they see to be reality or not. When you preying on people with no impulse control, and a distorted reality based on some of these lyrics hitting home, like there are people who market this shit for that reason to continue those processes, and we feed into it. And then like fall victim to it, and then everybody upset in the wake of or the aftermath of it, but don't check what parts of those negative influences we hold so near and dear to us as a society, especially with this quote unquote culture shit. Because it's like, if you're a straight A student in school, you don't get the same respect as you do if you're the kid that was getting put out of school for whooping ass. So where does it start, and where do you go to really clean it up?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I ain't holier than thou. I was a fuck up in school at times. I was a knucklehead. I chased girls and shit, and I skipped school, smoked, and did all the shit that a lot of teenagers do.
Yeah.
But in the same token, I still had the decency to hold an old lady hand and help her across the street.
So you think that what's that called? What's that called? What's that?
Chivalry?
Chivalry. Thank you, G. You think chivalry is definitely dead now? They used to say chivalry is dying or chivalry is dead. You think it's definitely dead?
I don't even think it's so much just about chivalry. I think it's just there is no real black culture for real, because television dictates and determines it. That's why I asked a couple weeks ago, like, why do people buy into this shit, and then how come every time somebody white acknowledge us, oh, they invited to the cookout? Well, where the fuck is this magical cookout that niggas go fight each other at, but then fix white people plates to go?
Ooh! God damn! Is that the definition of saying that you invited to the cookout, bro? It's saying that when you come to the cookout, you gonna see a lot of fucking nigga shit, but you good though. You good. You gonna make sure you get your plate.
The white guys more safe at the cookout than you and I.
Hell no, they more danger. That's why they stay still when they cook out. That's why they motherfuckers
they're a greater danger to the people at the cookout.
That's why grandma get up, go. Come on, baby, come over here. Come over here.
But the white guy would get treated better at the cookout than I would.
Because he's
until I sing. Then once I sing, then it's like, oh no, white boy, it's good that you're here, but this baby can sing.
But that's what black people do.
And it's like, but that's why are we so fucked up?
We ain't fucked up. We just like to.
No, bro, we are fucked up. And we think that this fucked up shit is normal. We think that this wicked ass shit that we all subscribe to is commonplace. But then when we get around people of other cultures and we begin to talk, we get to see how fucking stupid and crazy we sound.
But don't you think that they would do the same thing to you? They would treat you when you go to the all-white cookout and you the only black dude there?
Absolutely not. The motherfuckers ignore my ass and be like, who the fuck invited him?
But they
gonna stay on code. And they're gonna make sure it's extra raisins in the potato salad just in case I thought about getting some.
Not the good. I've been to some great white families now. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Exceptions, and I've been treated well in all environments.
That's what I'm saying. I play devil's advocate. So I've been invited to a white organization party, whatever this and that. Now I say organization. That's all I've been to. Invited to a KKK organization. I've been invited to some, some cookouts. I don't know. Do they call they cookouts?
Barbecues.
Functions. They just say
with events.
You ever got invited to one of their white just like that, and you get there in the backyard? You like, yo, this is a cookout. Why you ain't tell me? You said this was a banquet. This was a function you was having. I brought my white flays. This is a cookout. I don't wear white flays to a cookout no more. All right, dude, we gonna be in the grass. I don't fuck up my white flays. Come on, there, Johnny. You been fucking me for a long time. You know this, man. Use the right words. It's just a cookout. But man, but when you get there, it's like it's the hospitality, man. Some people just have hospitality and some people don't. Cause I'm trying to tell you right now, there's some white dudes that my cousin or your whatever, she done brung the dude to the Durgon party. She didn't tell nobody, and he was cool with everybody over there, but we didn't know he had that pass. And then he came over here and got his ass whooped because he just said one wrong fucking thing. Think he was cool. See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes they get passed to somewhere, but that pass don't take you. You ain't doing that pass everywhere.
And that's a small part of what I'm saying. But what I mean is like, when you look at the core of all of this shit, like the shit that we accept as normal, man, the shit that we buy into, the shit that we
gimmicks.
Like, it's all propaganda, and none of us are like really like, nah, this don't represent us. It's like you only get paid if you put that shit into your, you know what I'm saying?
Into your
It's got to be a part of your life, or at least your image. Like, case in point, I truly believe this from the bottom of my heart, and this ain't no disrespect to the fact that he's talented as shit and one of the greatest shit. I mean, whatever category you want to put him in, because this guy does so many things, it's crazy. But I truly believe that unconsciously Tyler Perry became a billionaire because he killed the desire for a whole generation to want to be a grandma.
Huh?
When you look at the Madea character and shit,
Yeah.
and you look at the impact of it, that erased the Big Mama thing. Between that and Soul Food, it ain't been no Big Mama since.
I mean, but they don't make shit like that no more. Though.
I'm talking about the real Big Mamas of the families in real life. I don't mean the characters.
They don't make shit like that for us no more. Those type of movies. When the last time you seen a soul? You want to say you really ain't seen a Soul Food because they taking it out?
No, I'm saying that those movies, when they put shit out like that, they understand the positive and negative impact that it's going to have on society for the next 20 to 25 years, long before they release it. And knowing that it's going to have that impact is why those movies get put to the forefront and get pushed, and the agenda behind it gets, so
you saying
flooded with money because shit.
A movie like Don't Be a Menace or Drink Your Juice Society Central fuck up the rhetoric of us bringing good, positive, deep hood movies to light?
No, and I respect that movie more because it's making a mockery of the bullshit, and I would condemn.
So you don't think
If
Tyler Perry was doing the same thing?
No, and I don't know that.
He was.
If I had to condemn Don't Be a Menace or Menace to Society, I would condemn Menace to Society because way more people got killed from trying to imitate O-Dog or Sharif. I'm not sure, everybody but Sharif, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I look at the long-term impact on what that shit did to, because I remember what life was like before that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, it won't like that, bro. Like, you had, people who were thugs for real, and then you had people who were trying to find, different paths to, like, everybody won't geared towards, and then when that became the end thing, everybody wanted to become that. The summer of '94 is when, like, everything switched over to, like, 100%, like, quote-unquote gangster rap really became the dominant genre in, rap music. You know what I mean? Because there were subgenres of rap at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? There were options, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying no one option was better than the other, but black people are not monolithic. We are not one group of people who all think and subscribe to the same shit. So when you somebody who black and don't think in the realm of what they tell you to think, people will attack you for not thinking what you told to think, as opposed to wondering, well, why is it that you don't think like that? Why is it that you take an issue with that type of shit? And it's like, because it's simple. Like, these are not, like, a lot of shit that people buy into, it's not their natural thought. Somebody gave them that thought. Somebody put that shit in their head and then told them run with it without them even realizing it. So it's like, I mean, how the fuck can you not see it?
Puppets.
We all are to some extent, because what you watching is of influence, and it's called paid programming. Because it's put there to influence thoughts in your mind. And if you're not smart enough to be able to, like, decipher the shit, or if you just unconsciously going along with it, only a dead fish go with the stream. Ain't that what they say?
I say that. What the fuck we said? A dead fish go with the stream.
Because at some point you got to go against the current to get to where you got to go, if that's not part of your path.
But that's what I'm saying.
So if you just floating through the stream the entire time and never, you know what I'm saying, like, you gonna float down until you get to the fucking the edge of the cliff.
Or how do you not know when the stream takes you is a better way over there? It's a better path over there. If it takes you, so you saying there
is no thought better than the thought that God put in your mind to follow.
Then I mean, that can't go. I can't go against that show.
Anything other than that is a tool of the opposition and used to distract you, whether consciously or unconsciously.
But how do you know that person wasn't who gave you that tool, but the message was sent for him from God?
You got to figure it out. Everybody got to solve for their own. I don't have those answers for anybody else. I still haven't figured all those answers out for myself. But I do know that.
You don't think Tyler Perry put the dress on because God told him to put the dress on?
You sound like the Bulldogs episode now. It's hard to cross-dress for God. No, I don't think that
you can't play that role.
I don't think that you can be devout in Scripture, and I don't think so.
You don't think you can be deeply within that Bible?
You can't serve two masters.
To go, ooh, what do you mean? What do you mean? You can't serve two masters? You serving different masters by. Come on. So you grew up in church, right? No. Well, I grew up in church where I know these people will put on a play in a heartbeat, right? They'll put on something for you to see visual, right? And the visual will be they're down there bringing the devil in here. They're down there bringing the devil in here to show you the devil dying in front of everybody. They want you to see the devil get stomped out. So they'll make a fake little, you know what I'm saying, a little or something like that, and make it seem like it's a whole little scene going on. Mm-hmm. So the guy who's playing that's Deacon Johnson. Deacon Johnson playing the devil today. Deacon Johnson, he woke up today and said, I gotta go down to the church. They want me to play the devil. I gotta play the devil today so I can help the saints out.
What if God appointed him to do so?
So
God know who Deacon Johnson really
is. That's what I'm saying. Even though these people are putting out the rhetoric of even if it's negative or something like that, how you know God is not putting into them to say?
You don't know. And I mean, every individual person will have to figure that out for themselves because poison in the hands of a doctor is the antidote. So, whereas, like, let's say, for example, you can drink beer and I can't because of the yeast. Let's say I'm allergic to the yeast or what have you.
Yeah.
Beer can have a good effect on you. It can make you loose, calm. You can, enjoy your set more and unwind and kill a sage with it. Mm-hmm. And if I drink it, I might need an EpiPen to get rushed to the ER. Yeah. It's the same beer. Yeah. It's just a matter of everything affects each person differently. And the more in tune with your path you are, you understand what is and what's not for you.
Y'all motherfuckers need to wake the fuck up, basically, with show saying and stop.
No, I ain't gonna say y'all, because it's us. I mean, it's everybody. I'm a part of the problem.
I'm saying y'all, because we can say y'all black. You know, when white people say y'all do that, they mean. They talk specifically.
But I want to make sure that it's known that I'm saying me primarily more than anybody else, because like I said, I definitely fall short. Like I was just saying earlier, my jersey in the fuck nigga Hall of Fame.
Come on now.
But how many people keep it real and admit that, they got that same bullshit with them? Niggas go ahead and snatch ass and try to pretend like they somebody they ain't. And the reality is, nigga, we know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We let you get away with it because we don't give a fuck. But, like, people know what the fuck. Like, so ain't no point in being no hypocrite because who you are will come to light. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to put myself in front of the bus and throw myself under it when I'm wrong. Because
sometimes we got to let people shine, brother. Even if we know the truth. Even we know the truth. Sometimes you don't let people go down that path because we know what path you take. I don't know your path, brother. So it's like even like you said, we got cousins that's probably soft as cotton, but to everybody else know them as big gangster motherfucking goddamn. You know what I'm saying? The shooter. Well, I know him as that crybaby motherfucker that used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I was the crybaby.
Well, who am I to tell everybody you was a crybaby in my family? I want everybody to do knowing what I know. Yeah. So it's like, yo, bro, keep that rhetoric out there. When they talk about that's your brother's show. Yeah, that's my brother's show. Yeah, he about that life. All right.
But my thing is, like I said, I'm not even attacking the person or the people because we all fall victim of it. I'm asking, why don't more of us pay attention to why these images are put in front of us, or why are these narratives being pushed on us, and who are the entities behind it?
You never know.
No, I mean, but you can have an idea though, because a lot of the shit that we all learn come from TV. I mean, people always throw that Illuminati shit out there, but that shit's so intricate, man.
Like a motherfucker.
That part of it is a waste of time.
It's to throw you off a little more, right?
So, like, the part of it that's tangible, in my opinion, is, like, call out some bullshit when you see it. And don't be afraid if everybody ain't gonna call it out with you.
Yeah, never do that. You know, half the people out there, man, they look behind. They look behind before they say some shit.
But that's part of the problem. It's able to be sold because nobody is saying, hey, we really don't like this shit. We just used to buy whatever y'all put in front of us.
They wait for you to say it. They need enough motherfuckers to say we really don't like this shit before they say it. And then
that's the problem. Like,
that's why I don't know what show. I'm not here to fix them. You know why? Because to be the person that does not do that, I shine bright. I become a superstar. I become different. So I really can't fix everybody. You know why?
I ain't trying to fix nobody.
This shit built different. We built different, bro.
Okay, I give you even better example. Like a lot of people condemn Sexy Red a lot, right?
Yeah.
I saw Charleston White going off on her saying she the worst thing that happened to the black community.
Here's some key points. I ain't saying he the worst thing that happened to the black community. 'Cause it's a lot of crack is the worst thing that happened to the black community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But she's the great granddaughter of crack.
ooh, oh my God.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Because
I'm
if
from
you-
that era. I'm from that era.
We
too.
all are.
Yeah, you from that crack era, so we know.
To some extent, like some of us is
Yeah.
fortunate enough that, we live with other members of the family who didn't get high or who didn't have it in our house, but we had it around the corner or somewhere close enough where we saw it directly. It affected every neighborhood that I've ever been in.
But I mean, but that's the culture as far as what she's giving us. She's giving us the culture. She's not giving us the.
But that's part of the problem. We adopt that shit as culture and it's not.
No,
There's
because
nothing cultural about Suki Hana sucking dick in the damn tub on the damn Twitter.
Who said that was culture?
But I'm just saying people will celebrate that shit. They'll celebrate
Her being a hoe.
and
I mean,
it's-
I ain't saying she being a hoe.
But I'm just saying like it's like.
Am I?
I mean, it's a time and place for everything. And me as a 41-year-old man, that shit don't bother me. But it shouldn't be accessible to a point where a 14-year-old kid can see that if they want to. See, it used to be a point in time where Big Mama
That's
regulated what the fuck you did and didn't do in her house.
That's what I'm saying. That's
There was a point in time where
that's a different story.
you had to have a certain level of righteousness to even cross their doorstep, or she won't fucking with you. It ain't matter who your mama was. It ain't matter where you came from.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that era is gone, and I understand it.
You know, so that era always been gone. So you can't. That's what I'm saying. You like you just said. I had my time when I used to do all this dumbass shit, do all this, this and this and that. Had my little era, fuckboy era, this and that. But the era of people not being able to control their kids and their kids finding shit on their own has always been there. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. See, it elevates over the years because we get more technology now, and it gets we probably find a lot of shit more faster. But I'm trying to tell you right now,
I agree with you on half of what you're saying because that's a part of life. I'm
That's
not
part
saying
of
that
life.
people not gonna discover and try to find debauchery. That's what kids do.
Yeah.
We try to play hide and go get it and all
Oh
that
my,
type of shit.
I was a dry humping king.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Shit,
goodness, my mama knew how much I dry humped out there, boy. She'll be ashamed of me.
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
a-
up, I was fucking up socks
boy.
and towels and shit.
Oh my
As a
goodness,
20-year-old, yeah.
what in the world?
Oh,
Meet me at the tree stump. I'ma hump you down.
So yeah, hopefully they don't come back with no Me Too.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's too late.
You admit it, yeah.
That's how I see that how the Me Too
Wait,
works.
you fucking trees
That's
now?
it. Yeah, right now it's the stump. Yeah, everybody know about the stump when you meet.
You
at the
Pinocchio's
stump.
daddy.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, okay, so like, let's say, it was a certain type of energy that the elders had when they still had some sense of control of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You couldn't come in the neighborhood, like around my way, for example.
That's before all these guns came out here.
No, it was guns in the late 90s and
It
2000s.
was 6 shooters. They won't.
It won't state of the art shit
You know what I'm
that
saying?
these kids got.
These old heads,
But-
they can't do the
But
boys
like,
in the hood
but on
talking
some real
more.
shit. But like, my granddaddy would be out there on the corner talking to people like Rock. Like, come on, man, y'all need to get a job. Do the, like,
That was that era.
and people respected it to some extent to a point where like, hey man, let's just go ahead down the block with this. Don't pull up on their block with the bullshit. At least it was that. What I'm saying is, in this era, like, there is no Big Mama, there is no OG,
They locked
there
them
are
up.
no.
They killed them.
Well, that too, but the ones that still around are trying to get high off the kids or goddamn borrowing money from the kids and trying to be the kids' friends.
Cause they run this shit now. That's what it is. Them kids run this shit now. When you go to these hoods and you see 7 niggas under 15 with baby Dracos in their hand crossing the street like little ducklings. You can't. Old heads. He closing the stream though. He ain't going out there and talk to those little
Man, them our
motherfuckers.
babies, what the fuck
No,
are we gonna be scared of our
I
kids?
understand that show. I definitely understand that
I ain't
show.
afraid of them little niggas. I don't give a fuck how many guns they got in their
I
hand.
understand that show, but that's what I'm saying.
And it ain't about no big boy shit either. I'm not gonna bother them regardless whether they had it in their hands or not. But I'm not afraid of
I
them.
understand. So them people have to know you. Them kids got to know you.
Even
now.
if they don't know me, bro, I'm not afraid
And
of
so
that shit.
you don't gotta be afraid to get shot, show.
I agree, but
Them
what
little
I'm saying
motherfuckers is not sane. Them little motherfuckers on Xanax, they on perk 30s. They not even these niggas that you talking to. They're like, who the fuck is this nigga even? Who the fuck is he talking to?
man, but you can look in them kids' eyes
And
you
see
can
they on
how-
perk 30s.
but
Yes.
You can see how broken they are underneath it. And what I'm saying is, kids gravitate to when you care.
No, I get what you're saying.
100%. Then when they know that somebody give a fuck, even if it's the first time they meeting that person, they automatically gravitate, especially when it's a male figure.
Yes, sir.
If it's a man that give a fuck, hey, Mr. So-and-so,
Yes, sir.
and it's on from there on the positive way.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is, there's so few people that even give a damn about showing the kids that they give a fuck.
That's his way.
So the kids are automatically assuming that nobody gives a fuck.
They think the old heads are scary. That's what I'm saying. You gotta come at these little motherfuckers like, yo, look, little motherfucker. Look, little motherfucker. When you talk to them now, you can't really talk to them. Hey guys, can I get you guys a second for a minute? Can you hear us? Come on. Hey, you over there with the Draco? Come here. Let me talk to you for a second. They don't respect that shit. You gotta really fucking talk to them you gotta talk to them in their face. Like you got a motherfucker to the side of their fucking face, like in their ear. Like I don't give a fuck about none of this shit you motherfucking doing out here. I will hurt you. But then that's what I'm saying. That's the only way you gotta come at them, and that right there. It can go left. It can go left. So many people have tried to do it. So many guys have tried to do it, and these young motherfuckers literally are killing them. Just like, yo, I should get it, show. Yo, don't be scared. Go ahead and do it, but show. These motherfuckers are like, yo, they know what people are doing now? More people are doing now? They're keeping the people that's really, really, really close to them, that close in that circuit, that little nephew, that little cousin. They like, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine. That's what we gotta start at. We gotta start at what's in the house. Because right now, I'm trying to tell you right now, it is scary to the point that it's even people like that that's close to the hood. Them the guys that got to keep on going out there and talking to these kids. They know how to get to it. They know how to talk to them. They know that that's Big Unc right there. But I'm trying to tell you, there's not that many Big Uncs left. There's not that many Big Uncs with enough street cred to even go and even be able to talk to them.
When they say street cred, what the fuck is street cred?
You know their street cred.
I know, but what I'm saying is, why the fuck does that matter? And we're like, you cannot buy a goddamn house for street cred. You cannot goddamn get an Equifax report for street cred.
Nope. But guess what it do for you though? Guess what it do for you? It saves a life. Street cred may save a life.
Man, should put a target on your back.
It do. You know, I'm talking about after you done made it through the street cred.
Well, how many people that lost that war?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Show there's that.
How many?
It's a lot of them that lost that war.
How many more got to lose that war before people realize that might not be a battle worth fighting?
And that's what I'm saying. They can't. Who gonna tell them when the dudes that lost the war can't come back and tell them, Joe? They can't tell them. They're not talking to them.
Exactly. I mean, they can't talk to them because, you know.
They gone.
But shouldn't that be a symbol of, hey, maybe I don't want to go in that path if it's a dead end?
I wish it was, so like you just said on social media, I wish they would look at it and know that ain't real shit. But guess what? These people out here that's going up down, they everything that you show them, that's what they going off. So if you show them death, they gonna go follow with death.
That shit's sad.
That shit's sad. I know, bro. Hopefully one day it change. Hopefully the Eclipse motherfucker did some shit to us and we don't know about it yet, and everybody gonna wake up one day and stop killing. I understand, show.
But killing gonna happen regardless. Like that's you killing.
Killing gonna happen, but senseless killing can stop happening.
But what is a sensible killing?
A sensible killing is beefing with a motherfucker that you don't know for a fact that he even killed the person that you think that he killed. That you don't even know for a fact, that you just know that he from over there. Fuck him.
I mean, now I said, what's a sensible killing? What killing makes sense, other than protecting yourself?
You don't want me to get on this radio and take, because there is some sensible ways to kill. I'm trying to tell you right now, if you come at me a certain time.
Yeah, I said other than protecting yourself.
Other than protecting yourself, that's a sensible way. I had to do what I had to do.
Ones,
yeah, you come in
outside of that, when is it justifiable?
And really, it ain't justifiable then. Because really, you're supposed to be able to save a person. Because somebody is trying to take your life, I mean, you got to take their life.
So again, I asked, what is a sensible killing?
When you motherfucking goddamn don't feel like going. I guess when death meets you head on and you big victorious.
So what is faith?
Huh?
I said, if there's a such thing as sensible killing, then what is faith?
Sight.
Then how can you have faith and justify killing if God said don't kill, and that's part of the pillars of faith?
Because as I said, what you see is what you do. Faith is sight. If faith is sight, then all you seeing is death, then that's what they're going to give you, death. And justify it. Because they know the next brother doing it. They know he going to do it, I got to live. Some of these dudes are shooting to live. A lot of them shooting to live. There's a lot of kids out here shooting to live.
Yeah.
He just got better aim than the other motherfuckers. He really shooting to live. He don't even want to kill. He's shooting to live.
Most people don't want to kill or don't even want to be in a situation where it's life or death.
Some of these motherfuckers want to kill. I swear the guys in there,
you
look in their eyes like this little motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's after years of torment and confusion and goddamn trauma.
I think that was our culture. I think that torment and that trauma shit was.
But these kids are the byproducts of that because they've been ignored because of the shit that we fucked up.
Some of them see on the screen. Some of them see, like you said, they got access to social. They got access to internet, so they can get trauma off of seeing a motherfucking Chicago trauma.
All the more reason why I said ain't no Big Mama around, because Big Mama tell you, hey, look, you better cut that internet off of us.
Yeah,
Take
go outside somewhere.
Take your phone and put your phone right here in this basket when you walk in my door.
Yeah,
that ain't got
attention.
That thing ain't got no God on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to say hypocritical. I still got struggles and shit. You know, I ain't the perfect parent.
None of us.
None of that shit. So, you know, I'm fucked up in my own right, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, why is it always promoted to be, like, case in point in my situation. If I was out here glorifying all of the fuck shit I've done, you know, the womanizing and, you know, bragging about falling short as a parent and shit and could find a way to make that humorous, people would celebrate that more than me fighting to get out of all of the, you know,
I'm a comedian, you know. I know.
So it's like,
you know, I know. I literally would do. Like I would reverse psychology your ass on the stage.
and but it's just wild that it's
Y'all
why.
laugh at that shit.
But why does it have to, like, what the fuck is wrong with the atmosphere that, or the cult, like you said, the culture, for lack of a better word? Why is that promoted? Like, why is that always the thing to go to? Is like to find a weakness in society or weakness in humanity and exploit that, as opposed to respecting the strengths. Because, like, that's why I go back to the apology. Like, the fact that he had the humility to say, hey, look, this thing took me out of my character to a point where it disrupted my spirit. And I really got genuine love for this guy as a person and as an artist. And I don't feel comfortable, like, putting myself in this position where I got to become a fraud when I've been calling these frauds out the whole album. I'm becoming one of them in this moment. So let me accept that, I made a mistake. I stuck my foot in my mouth. I'm going to apologize to you. I'm sorry for disrespecting you. Like, that should take way more fucking character than to continue to beef out and win the rap. That shit don't matter. It don't. When you really got there, and I guess maybe because, like I said, dog, I done seen a whole lot of death recently. I seen a lot of different people's lives come to an end. You know what I'm saying? And these people had dreams and goals and shit, and, you know, loved ones who will never see them again. It's like when you used to seeing that shit, you realize that most of this shit don't matter, and we waste time on bullshit. And then not only that, in this culture with these weak ass fans, somebody will say, hey, oh, you beefing with Kendrick? I'm a Kendrick fan. And goddamn run up on them on some old John Lennon shit.
I wish a motherfucker. God damn, y'all out here capping for.
But it happens though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's like what in the world. So, oh man.
But that's why I brought it up, because it's like, yo, we live in a world where people will really be willing to cause you harm because they disagree with an opinion of yours.
Like a motherfucker.
About somebody that you don't even know.
Bruh.
And they don't know.
It started off with you. Look how deep it is, though. Show you look at it, Donald Trump and the Biden, the Republican versus Democrat. These people, some of them motherfuckers would really kill us. If you show up to that rally, yo, and talk the wrong way, and they catch us in the back alley, some Republicans will really, slump you out just for off you being a Democrat.
Both parties.
Both parties, yeah, and you really, yeah, you're
sides.
right.
But I think that's because we don't have no business being involved in their business.
But that's grown people, though. We talking about kids and
That's-
grown people doing that.
But that's that. But what I'm saying is, we as a black people, outside of looking at America as independent contractors and only paying taxes and focusing on our own affairs like the Asians do, or like Hispanics do who live and practice group economics, if we took that approach and stopped being so quick to do everything for instant gratification from society as a whole, then the Democratic and the Republican factors wouldn't matter to us, because you never know who Asian people vote for.
Never.
You've never seen a political ad geared towards trying to get the Asian vote. Have you, G?
Oh, no.
They don't have to, because Asians understand where their influence lie in. Y'all need these taxes. Make sure if these motherfuckers try to beat us in another subway, that y'all put that shit out. That start a whole Asian hate campaign, or we'll withdraw our money. Next day you see commercials. Don't ever raise your voice to the Asian again.
Yeah, right.
Asian hate stuff.
Yeah, right. But I feel like
That's how you play the fucking game.
But I feel like it's hard for us as black people because we've been here. We've been here for so long. We're too deep in it.
We full of shit.
We too deep in it.
We are full of shit.
I feel like it's a lot of us that does that. A lot of us buy black. Like buy black. We have these days where we're giving back to black businesses and stuff like that. So you got people who are trying to build that infrastructure, and then we used to build the infrastructure and then they used to drop bombs on it. So you can't say that our black people didn't even try to even start that same type of movement. But every time we do, they change that shit around for us and put us back on a narrow ass path, and then we try to get back on the fucking path, which we always do. And every time we get back on the path, they shoot that shit down, or they lock that motherfucker up, or they kill, assassinate that motherfucker. So I'm sorry, it's not that easy for us. Like we're not the Asians, we're not the Mexicans, we're not none of them. It's gonna be hard for us to keep ourselves to say, yo, we only trying to do what we want to do
All
for each
the
other.
more reason why we should feel stupid for falling victim to somebody else trying to tell us how to get out of this when they're the same people who put us in it.
It's really work. I think they made it that way. I think it's really work. It's work for them as far as the people who do this. They make it.
It's only incentivized because they pretend that these people get so much more money, and we all glorified. I mean, we
glorify money.
We glamorize the illusion of money, not understanding that, like, these people have to pay agents and agencies, and there's so many other people that get percentages of it because there's an infrastructure behind extracting that money from their artist the second that they sign a deal, or from their athlete the second that they sign a deal. So these people don't walk away from these games and these endeavors with generational wealth most times. But they have the notoriety that they were looking for and the gratification that they were looking for, or the fame, and it's like, fuck the fame. Like, man, even with basketball, if I was an NBA player, I'm trying to sign every maximum contract I can. I wouldn't give a damn if I want one ring or 100.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if I'm going to the Hall of Fame or none of that shit, nigga. Did I get every dollar that was on the table?
So sometimes being the most popular person might come back and help you out at the end, though.
And it might hurt you too, which is why I wouldn't chase it either way.
Yeah.
Because look at Delonte West.
What do you think Jonathan Rich chased? He didn't chase nothing.
Who?
He chased. What he chased?
No, I'm just talking as far as popularity. I mean, with him having issues being homeless,
He
and
was
shit.
never trying to be popular though.
But I'm just talking with the popularity to bring you. Like I said, he a regular person with mental health issues, and he gets exploited on a regular basis
Because he's famous. Yeah. You're right.
because of the illusion of fame, and because
But that's a
because the media putting the image and out there about him and LeBron mama and all that shit.
But that's a
allegedly.
rare case though. But you got somebody like, let's say
It ain't rare. Look at Orlando Brown.
Look at Orlando Brown though. Look how he getting his money back now. Look how
Is he getting money?
Look, he getting some type of money. Yeah, he getting some good bread. He need to move from Hollywood so he can see his bread.
But look at who 3J was when he was on Family Matters as a little kid, and then look at who Orlando Brown is as an almost 40-year-old man.
A kid and a man is totally different.
But what I'm talking about is look at the trajectory with Hollywood and fame and being in those rooms and those situations brought to.
He wasn't in them. His mama and people was. That's why he didn't know how to navigate it when he got to a certain age when they said, all right, now you have right to yourself. You can
So from that so Raven to Vlad TV, you think that's just 100% his doing with no other
right now
details or no other parts to it?
If he was in those rooms, in those offices, negotiating his contracts with the knowledge of able to be able to do all the stuff that he was able to do and make sure he got all his money coming to him and he had to split it with his mom and his dad and his agents and people that was over him. There was actually, because he was below age, I think he would have been able to manage his life a little more better. I'm trying to tell you right now, somebody in that mix of him growing up, somebody fucked him, somebody dicked him. I'm trying to tell you, literally probably. And it end up to the point where he's at right now, where he's double backing. Because a lot of that shit, he probably say, yo, I can cope with this dicking they just did to me. I gotta fucking go do these drugs and do this shit right here. So he went lost.
So that's part of my whole point with the whole.
No one stays on the path no more.
Like Dave Chappelle said when he was on Inside the Actor Studio. If Martin, who he deemed as one of the most intellectually sound and strongest men he's ever met in his lifetime, was reduced to running up and down Hollywood Boulevard, butt naked with a gun saying they're trying to kill me. At some point, when do people question the entire culture?
Huh? What we do?
Not with the culture in which you're speaking of. What I'm saying is that is controlled by a bigger culture. That's the whole point I've been making the whole time. Like, the people that you see in front of you are only mere images of what the people behind them want to project. They're just the faces of those things.
Because we all human, and that's what you see when people say, yo, y'all treating these famous people as gods and everything like that. They are regular people. I'm a regular person right now. I'm trying to work on my fame. I'm trying to get my shit the fuck up. I hope they remember me as regular Trey City that was from Richmond, Virginia, if I ever get big in that thing, because that's who I really am.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if you get into a space where you get the fame that you want, and then it comes in exchange for something that you're not willing to do you have it in you personally to go back to being a regular person?
But that's the thing about it. I can't go back to being a regular person because
You
it's,
can.
No. I can go back. I can do that. You know how hard it's gonna be for me to do it though.
Can you? Yes or no?
Because once they know them, no. My face is now as
You couldn't do it?
I can do it personally, but I'm talking about would the world allow me to do it?
Fuck the world.
No, I exactly. But me saying fuck the world, I can't go back and work at motherfucking goddamn Chick-fil-A. Me being if I was already went to
Why not?
because they're not gonna they gonna chuck Chick-fil-A the fuck down. They gonna be outside talking about Trade City and Chick-fil-A. I got people coming up
Is
in
this
this.
reality, or do you feel like you're speaking from a place of ego?
No, I'm telling you, this is reality, bro. Cause look,
You think they would shut Chick-fil-A down if you were working there after
And-
you fell off in Hollywood?
bro, I'm trying to tell you right who's somebody right now this famous that fell off in Hollywood. Give me somebody this famous that fell off in Hollywood.
One of the Jackson 5 was working at Walmart.
Oh my God! If any other Jackson 5, I don't give a fuck. If any other original Jackson 5
He was working at
is
Walmart.
working at Walmart at a cashier, I'm trying to tell you right now, especially the one I'm thinking about, Jermaine. If Jermaine, if Jermaine Slick, I'm just saying, if Jermaine Slick back hair was at a cashier, he was
I can't
cashier.
remember if it was. I think it was Randy from now. It was Randy.
Randy
or
probably,
Tito.
Randy
It might have
probably.
been Tito. Whichever one lived in San Diego.
So one of them really was working at Walmart.
Yes.
And what happened? So how you know that? How you know that all the way in Richmond?
Because it's on the internet, but it didn't shut the Walmart down.
How you know they shut the Walmart down? You was all the way over here. You wasn't
Because
at
they
the Walmart.
showed this shit and the nigga was just working like a regular motherfucker
Is he
and people
still-
ain't even recognize.
Is he still there?
I don't follow him to that extent.
I'm pretty sure once that camera got on his ass, niggas started showing up that Walmart like,
And
yo,
even with-
Tito!
and even with old boy that was working at Trader Joe's, Elvin from the Cosby Show.
Who?
Elvin from the Cosby Show. He was working at Trader Joe's.
That's Elvin though. Come
What
on,
I'm saying,
Elvin.
what I'm saying is,
He only famous in his, he only got,
but what I'm saying is, the Cosby Show is one of the most impactful shows of all
but
time.
Elvin won't.
But it's a memorable character from one of the biggest shows ever.
Man,
If that shit didn't shut Trader Joe's down. What I'm saying is, if you wind up back here in Richmond after getting to Hollywood, I don't see them shutting Chick-fil-A down, my nigga. I just gotta keep it real.
They gonna shut Chick-fil-A down over time.
See, am I tripping?
Over time. Oh, I'm gonna get fired.
I'm looking at trying to see if there was really a Jackson working. I can't believe that. Honestly,
Come
I'm
on
not
now.
saying that you lying. I can't find it on the
Please,
internet.
please.
Yeah, I'm looking.
He over there because he grew up in that era, so he even want. You know how many people were going to see it for
San
themselves?
Diego.
When they go see it for themselves, you probably if they even, bro, where you probably have people out right there. Is it Jackson and Walmart in San Diego?
I'm sure there's a lot of Jacksons, but I don't think it's one of the Jackson
Come on,
5.
man. It can't be original Jackson 5 one. No, not original Jackson 5 one. I'm trying to say it's a certain level of fame that you can get where you can't even go and work a regular 9 to
If my
5.
phone won't on this right now, I would send you the link to the interview
Bro, we had-
of him explaining that he wanted to be a regular person.
It's okay for you
And
to
that
want to
he-
be a regular person.
And that he lives a modest life, so it didn't bother him to work at Walmart.
Ah.
But it's okay for him to want to do that. It's the fact that the world is not gonna allow him to do it in peace.
But that look at who we talking about, Michael Jackson's brother. We not talking about like there's no I don't know how big you can get at this point in where Hollywood is to where people wouldn't be like, oh well, he just fell off.
Man, I'm trying to
It's
tell
been
you
so
right
many people.
now.
Bro, R. Kelly is one of the biggest ever. And like him being locked up,
He never fall off.
a lot of people forgot about him.
Who forgot about R. Kelly?
They don't mention him.
Who we don't mention R. Kelly?
A lot of people don't mention him no more.
I
A lot of
think
people
we-
don't speak on him. A
we-
lot of people will never play his music again, even if he got on and was exonerated.
We got four episodes. We got 5 episodes right now. We didn't spoke about R. Kelly these about four episodes already.
Yeah, we
That's what I'm telling you right now.
But
Though,
give it 5 years.
give it 5 years.
You think, man, people attention span ain't that strong, bro.
Bro, R. Kelly is one of those people where it's not even a attention span anymore. It's really he's here. He's like Michael Jackson. When your kid, when your youngest kid knows Michael Jackson, you know why he knows Michael Jackson? Not because of you, because he's here. He's one of those things that just.
I was with you to that. I just
Yeah.
want you to know that I was with you to that. But
But all I'm saying, what he did on this earth, it's going to last forever, bro. It's going to last forever. And I think R. Kelly is one of those people that he did a lot on this earth, especially a lot, bad and good, that he's going to last on this earth for a long time. He don't need nobody to tell him who he is. He one of those people.
I don't think that if.
You don't think R. Kelly one of those people?
No, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is, I don't think anybody that's created by this machine called Hollywood is big enough to outlast the destruction of it. Because
Shaq,
even with Michael Jackson, he was never remembered the same after 1992.
Shaq would never be able to work a regular 9 to 5. He would never be able to work a regular 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, but that's because he's 7'1",
Man.
400 pounds.
It don't matter.
He's a physical monstrosity. You see him coming, you have to stop. It's polarizing.
AI would never be able to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, but when you talk about like 2 of the top 20 of all time, like
This is what I'm saying with fame level. What kind of fame level? When I speak of fame level, when I speak of my fame level that I want to succeed, I'm thinking of me going all the way there.
oh well, yeah. I mean that's automatic, I guess. But what I'm saying is, what it would take to get there, you wouldn't be able to fall off to the extent in which I'm talking about either.
But you mean these people falling off every day? We got one of them falling off right now. If it's really true, the shit they talking about.
Who,
He
Puff?
yeah, he really falling
You
off
think
right
he
now.
don't make no money from this shit right now?
Oh, he gonna make money. That's what I'm saying. Why do I need to work? I can't go back to working or being a regular person because who I am. It's
what I'm
always
saying
gonna
is
give
I
me.
don't-
Atlanta Brown always gonna get a check.
You think at this point somebody can get to the height of Puff at this point in life in society and social media? You don't think people are expendable? You don't think niggas get thrown away every week?
Man,
It's a new famous nigga every week, and then 2 weeks later, don't nobody know him no more.
That's true, but also they sneak one in. It sneak one in where he's gonna be a generational person. Right now, who is our generational person that we probably gonna have? They can't be. Let me see. We think real hard on as a generational person that they create for us.
Why you thinking?
We
Yeah,
gonna
we're
commercial.
gonna slide.
Why you thinking? I do want to apologize. Marlon Jackson
Marlon, thank you.
used to work at a Vons supermarket in San Diego,
That's a Vaughn supermarket.
stocking
Okay,
shelves.
forgive me. I thought it was Walmart. That's
No,
even,
no,
Well,
no.
that's not
okay,
even
that's
better.
even, that's
That's
even,
a
That's
mom
even
and pop.
worse.
That's
Yeah.
even worse.
That's a mom and pop. That's a mom and
That's
pop
even
store.
worse though.
That's
And
like
they
a
said
mom-
at some point he had to move into an extended stay hotel to live. So he
He
was
was
broke.
assed out. He was assed out. You know how they probably.
And then also,
And he's the one. He's the only. He's the one. Oh my bad. My bad.
no, and also, I just want to clarify that because I didn't believe it. So I'm giving you the respect. Also, this was in 2008. So Michael was still alive at this time.
Even
Yeah,
worse.
yeah, so.
Which proves my
But
point.
what proves my point is Marlon Jackson is the one that you probably cannot recognize like that.
Hey,
Tito, short neck, Jermaine, silk hair, Jackie, that's the sex symbol. And then you got
Marlon was the lightest one.
yeah, and Marlon was the little.
Marlon
lightest.
was the second
He
youngest.
was the second youngest one.
To Michael,
He was the
with
second
them.
youngest one to Michael, bro. He was the one that really don't really look like a. He really don't even look like a Jackson. Really, he looked like kind of normal. I don't know if that's what he presented himself as, a normal guy. Obviously, he was been asked off for a long time. But even Randy got a little more popularity. You probably recognize Randy. Marlon's the only one that he probably could do that. I'm trying to tell you, the rest of them can't do that. The rest of them can't do
How
that.
can any of them do that with all of the records they sold and everything that
Right.
they accomplished? What I'm trying to say at the end of the day is
Money was different back then.
they don't give a fuck. If you're a black in America and you don't own what the fuck you doing, your ass is expendable. And when they show you the door, you can be on Skid Row in 2 weeks.
And money was different back then. You got a lot of these guys, their contracts.
Mike owned 40% of Sony.
Mike said he didn't fuck me. Mike, we saw on the movie Mike left them high and dry a long time ago.
40% of Sony, and your brother is working at a mom and pop supermarket.
To further that, it goes on to say that at the time, Randy, the youngest, was, and again, this is 2008, prior to Michael passing. Randy was doing odd jobs, including fixing cars in a Los Angeles garage
That's beef.
owned by a family friend.
If that don't sound like
He
beef,
recently claimed Michael was supposed to give him $1.7 million, and it was a pipe dream. Michael wasn't giving up money.
Michael won't give him money. He was buying them pictures though. I want that one. I want that.
It says Jackie was struggling to keep up with his sons. Like all of them must have been broke. I mean, they're good now.
They're good because he dead.
They're good now because they got that
money.
estate.
Mama started spreading that money throughout the bloodline.
But I didn't even know
But
that.
because he left the money probably to her and the kids, and she was able to say, well, look, I'm gonna give these boys
But
some of the money.
I'm trying to show you just how wicked this shit is.
It's not wicked. It's they fell off. They really
They
fell
never
off.
were
Money was.
on, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like putting them on the screen,
They was on.
they won't never making no real money like that for real. If they were making their own money that they control,
See, you talking money is money and fame is sometimes money and fame is two different things.
but I'm trying to explain to you that fame does not matter, and why the fuck do we chase it? You can't get more famous than the Jacksons in '76.
Yeah, you can.
In
No, you
1976,
Nah.
Yeah, you
there,
can.
there was Cher maybe. There was
Somebody-
nobody black more crossover appeal than the Jacksons in the 70s.
Eddie,
They had a cartoon show.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy was-
Eddie was never as big as Mike.
And it wasn't the 70s, by
He
the way.
crossed over in the 70s, didn't he? Or
No,
the
Eddie
80s?
Eddie was
wasn't even
80s.
around in
Yeah,
the
he was.
70s.
He was.
So what I'm saying, it was like, and this prior to the internet and all that shit, like, for to be that big to a point where you a household name in the 70s, it's almost impossible now because there's too many mediums and too many platforms. There's too many people trying to produce content
So-
that nobody's able to watch it at the same extent.
But you look at that's fresh TV. That's fresh TV
It won't
show.
but 3 channels back. I'm proving my point.
Yeah, you prove your point, but
can't
at the
get that
same
big no
time,
more.
if you even show up on TV back then, and it's 3 channels. Of course you gonna cross over. It's only 3 channels.
So what I'm saying is fame is shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different eras of fame, definitely, and it's different levels of fame.
name one person that's famous that really you can't see the negative impact of it.
Huh?
Name somebody famous that you can't see the negative impact of it from. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
fame
you
versus
can. I
fame.
can tell you somebody that's famous that the people that made that person famous don't see his negative impact. Donald Trump. They don't. Everything he does is this negative. They don't see it.
but how do you feel when you see it?
Well, no, I see
That's
it.
what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, there's always going to be an angle where the shit is not worth it for somebody.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So the fact that people get their whole life for the illusion of fame, you get to that plateau or what have you, and then what? Then as you fall back, like the reward is never worth what the fuck that shit count like what it encounters.
That's only that's.
I mean, it's just my opinion.
That's opinion based because you like the person who's doing it, they wasn't happy.
Bro, I've been popular since I was 5 years old. That shit is the most overrated shit
It
on the
is.
planet.
I agree with you. It is. It definitely is. It doesn't equate to nothing.
Overrated.
It doesn't equate to nothing. But that's the. I feel like the overrated part is the person looking at that's the person looking on the outside. The person on the inside, how you know he feels like that? That's why he's able to go work a 9 to 5, or he's able to not be able to work a 9 to 5.
What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I wish that we as black people would realize that fame is not worth losing sight of who you were before you chased it. And if you in the arts for the sake of the art, then I respect anybody who has the humility to say, hey, look, I don't like the direction I was moving in as an artist or as a person. I would like to take a step back and re-examine my position. And that's what I think Cole was doing ultimately. And I think that people who don't respect that either don't understand the heart of an artist or would look at the fame aspect or the money aspect and would rather settle with that as opposed to just accepting that at some point you got to be true to who you are before anything. And I think that's what's wrong with us as black people. We're not true to who we are because we lost who we are in the midst of integration, the drugs, and everything that's transpired since the 60s.
That's human traits. We're human to our faults, and I really feel like you said, even with J. Cole apologizing for something that he know that he really kind of wanted to do because that's what he used to do, but he wanted to change himself. So he's apologizing, and we're all going to accept that apology, and we're all going to accept that he's human, he's going to change, and even if he goes back and make a whole goddamn diss album and apologize after this album, we're going to accept the apology after this album, and even if he make a whole goddamn double diss album, I mean, he make a deluxe version of that album and apologize again, we're going to accept his apology, because guess what?
I don't think people accepting it though. Not from
He's
the
human.
shit I've seen. People been dragging him all day, talking about he a pussy. He better not ever try to battle again. He a bitch. He ain't this. He ain't that.
And
I've seen that in overwhelming amounts. Like
bro, that's going to happen.
I mean, I've seen that more than I've seen any other reaction or response to it. And that's kind of my point. Like, why is the narrative automatically quick to vilify somebody when they do something that steps outside of what's conditioned or programmed, when the people who've been programming us intentionally have programmed us wrong our entire existence?
I don't know, my algorithm been giving me good positive messages about the beat. So
Well,
that's what I'm
maybe-
saying. It's
maybe-
the algorithm. Yeah, what you
Yeah,
on?
because I be trolling. I can live with that.
Your algorithm might be fucked up right now.
I can eat that. I can eat that one.
Let's go.
We need to take a break.
Yeah, let's
Keep
take a
going.
break. We come back and go on something. We did a whole hour on
Cole,
Cole
and the effects of this bullshit.
and the culture and everything like that. We apologize. We just know that's how deep it is, y'all. If y'all don't pay attention to it, who will? So that's why we here. That's why me and Show here. Come on now, current events.
Yeah, Comedy content and current events.
Come
It
on
ain't
now.
always gonna be comedy.
It ain't all be comedy, but it is comedy. 'Cause this shit funny as fuck. This shit funny as fuck that y'all out here just going down rabbit holes, and we just took you down one for a whole hour. I apologize. Going into this commercial break.
We'll be right back.
What goes in the
20
phone?
minutes later, that's it. My bad. It's 8:55 Saturday.
It's gonna be the top of the hour.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention either, so you good.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was tripping when I saw that shit about the Jackson though.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, Marlon was at, brother. He was working at a goddamn Shoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, stocking groceries at
But
the
that's also California. Like Atlanta Brown, all them motherfuckers, they go broke fast in California because you understand California is way different than living in Richmond.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yo, they want to be there for the fame,
Yeah.
for that shit. That's the dumb shit.
Chasing that shit.
Chasing that shit. You still chasing that shit,
Yeah.
and you saw how it broke you before. And then somebody gave your ass $5,000 to do an interview on Vlad TV, and you stayed here. I hope you move somewhere else with that
And
$5,000
started back over.
and started back over
Yeah.
and try to blend in. Maybe move to Wyoming where you can work a mom and pop store. That's what I was saying. Like, if they move somewhere where they can probably blend in. But I'm trying to tell you, where there's internet, where there's majority of people that know these people, they can't work in no Atlanta, bro. Can't
Nah.
work in DTLR.
Nah, that's real.
DTLR gonna be jumping. They gonna be over there trying to make fun of them working at DTLR.
Yeah.
They gonna be, bro, the boss gonna be like, I gotta fire you, dog.
Yeah.
Cause
yeah,
you, bro, I
it's
can't
nice.
even. You
Well,
distraction.
DTLR might work there for a minute.
DTLR might work for a little while.
Yeah.
You might fucking work for a little while.
But niggas are trying to rob
But
him.
niggas try to rob him.
Yeah. It's
They see that he working at DTLR,
It's-
and they still try to rob him just off the I just robbed Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
So it's hard. You can't. I never want to be a Jackson working at a goddamn grocery store doing their Michael Jackson brother. They'll try to take me to get the money from him.
But that's why I said, like,
Man.
you gotta be an independent contractor relationship where you own your shit.
You own your shit, yeah. Get everything. A lot of people need to get their masters. That's why a lot of them got their masters now because with the old niggas went through back in the goddamn days.
Already?
Yeah.
Everybody on live, y'all get the behind the scene. We never no commercial break with y'all. We still live, man.
Yo, yeah, we back, man. We had to take a quick breather, man. We got I went on my tangent in the way I said I wanted to jump straight down that shit. But thank you, Trey, for allowing me to work through that shit.
I did.
Appreciate you, G, as well. So yeah, we're gonna try to transition out of that. But like I said, it's just a passionate thing of mine. I just wanted to what it'll take at some point for more accountability and objectivity. But you know, we'll go over that again on another time. But so kind of on the same plateau, but you know, in a different direction. What would you say are some of the greatest obstacles that you've had to overcome so far in order to get to where you're at, both career-wise or personally?
Great obstacles that I had to get to where I'm at right now, and I really feel like that's making it out. I think one of the greatest obstacles I ever did was making it 21, and I say that because where I come from, that's probably one of the rarest things at during that time period was like getting to 21. I know a lot of guys out there, a lot of people in general, they you know, that's one of those scariest moments is like, oh, well, I'll make it to see 21. So I think my greatest obstacle, because where I went through, you know what I'm saying, going up the south side and going up on the east end and stuff like that is those obstacles. I could have been locked the fuck up. I could have been dead. I could have been strung out on drugs. I could have been, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things. So my greatest obstacle was for my mama to be able to see me celebrate my 21st birthday, you know what I'm saying? And that's so crazy that gotta be an obstacle, but where I'm from, yeah, that's how it is, that's how life goes, you know what I'm saying? So my greatest obstacle is that and becoming you know what I'm saying, a father, being able to raise another life. That's one of the greatest obstacles that I'm still dealing with to this day because I'm still learning every day on how to be better than the nigga who raised me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't saying he did a bad job, I ain't saying he did a good job. I just want to be better.
Yeah.
I just want to be better. So that's the greatest obstacle that I ever have in life is becoming a great father and staying alive to see it through. Where I'm from. Because these back, I swear to God.
For me, I think it's probably easier to just slide to the next question.
Not go too deep.
No, not at all. No, because where I would go, we would definitely go all the way to 9:55 if I start talking about obstacles and shit. I'll say this though, real quick, just a moment of transparency. The last 2 or 3 days has been rough for me, trying to come to grips with the reality that I lost so many relatives back to back in the last couple months. And death is a common theme in my life anyway, man. I've lost a lot of people over the years. Some in more tragic or horrific ways than others, but it's just mortality, man. The greatest thing that I can say that I have accepted in my life is I'm gonna survive everything but my funeral. You know what I mean? But the amount of death that I have to go through in order to get to that reality is something I wouldn't want anybody else to have to witness, especially first person. And I hope that I took enough arrows that my children can have as easy of a life as possible, but also explaining to them and hopefully one day being an example and reflection of just how hard it is to have an easy life. So ain't no such thing as shit being easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because every shortcut leads to a cul-de-sac, and you're going to have to make a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? So,
Message.
yeah, I would say that, and plus the shit, man, trying to juggle 10 kids and 7 different women, and 5 of them hate my guts.
Ooh.
One of them love me unconditionally, and one of them indifferent about me. Like, that shit ain't easy. I ain't gonna say 5 of them hate me. Who knows how they
Hey,
feel? Who knows?
it's probably all of them hate you.
I keep it real with
But
you.
all of them probably love you. You gotta love you, hate you.
I keep it real, bro. I've been through so much shit when it comes to that shit, man. I don't even give a fuck no
You
more.
still growing, man. You human, bro.
I wish all of them well.
That's all
And
you're
I
supposed
just
to do.
leave it at that. I'm grateful for the times we had, the children we created.
They gonna come up here one day and fuck you up. I'm gonna let them in. I'm gonna give them
They all
the code
can't
to
fit in here,
I'm
though.
gonna give
They
them
all
the
can't
code
fit
to
in
the
here.
door. I'm gonna give them the code
That's
to
what's
the
wrong
door.
with niggas right now. Niggas like a train crash. Niggas love to see somebody get hung out to dry. I'm gonna be on goddamn World Star getting banked by my baby mamas in the goddamn studio because Trey done gave their ass the code. He done shared his location and they
I
stalking
need
him.
all show baby mamas to call in.
Please don't. Please don't.
804
804-215-15. Please don't call it.
Tell us, go take us down memory lane.
I recognize the numbers. I will hit the block on the top. I can go up and call up there. I give a shit. I ain't got shit to hide. I'm the hero and the villain in most stories. So, but now on some real shit, I don't give a fuck what they got going on. As long as they safe, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't stand for no man, egregiously doing anything to him and nothing like that. But outside of that,
And women only know that's one of the hardest things that we go through before we leave you. It's knowing that when I leave your ass, a nigga probably will come in here and beat your ass, and I'm gonna be feeling bad for you, and I'm gonna come back in here and I gotta help you. So nah, man, like I know how you act, I know how you are, and if I'm trying to tell you, you act like that with another motherfucker, he might go choke you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't leave you acting like this. I gotta fix you. I gotta help you.
Trauma bond.
Trauma bond. We gotta get through this because I leave you like this, somebody ain't gonna choke you, man.
Yeah, that's his headache. I'll leave him a goddamn bottle of Excedrin or a couple of BC and wish him well.
Yeah, wish him well. Get up out of there.
Yeah, I got to go.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I got to
Sometimes it's the best thing, but sometimes the best thing to do is also to see it through because it's blessings and getting through the obstacles.
So, how do you overcome like nerves or getting into your head before you go on stage? I'd say that because it kind of tie into the previous question. Because, like you said, if you got all this going on and then it's time to perform, how are you able to block it out effectively?
Just like I just said, it's blessings and getting over your obstacles. And once you do it one time and seeing the glory that it gives you and knowing that you did something and you overcame and overcame something that was like, you thought it was impossible. You thought like, yo, how the fuck can I get up here and perform in front of goddamn 500 people? How can I get up here and perform in front of thousands of people? How can I fucking do it? How can I do it? And then when you succeed, when you get over that, when you finish and you get over that hump and you look and you say, yo, wow, Trey, man, that shit in the bag. And I did that shit. It helps you get to the next one. It helps you get over, because you always before I get on stage, I always get nervous. But I also, like I said, a great warrior gets stronger after each battle.
Yeah.
A great warrior gets stronger after each battle. So every time I get over that hump, I'm getting better and better, y'all. I'm getting better and better. I do it for y'all anyway. So the more that I get better and better at this shit, man, this shit gonna get real wicked. I swear to God. So I love getting over these obstacles, especially the butterfly. The butterflies in the stomach. Once I get them butterflies to become beautiful ass fucking goddamn whatever, what do butterflies become?
They start as caterpillars and become
Oh,
butterflies.
that's it. Well, when they butterfly, they just die off.
Yeah, that's what they become.
But hey, my butterflies.
But shit, the butterfly been here since the dinosaurs.
So
So
the butterfly been here since the dinosaurs? How? Was that the same one? Or was it the same one? Wait a minute.
no.
Well, apparently it might be the same one because
We don't know.
you know how it works. You know how
Yeah.
it works. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we go crazy. But now, yeah, get over those obstacles, man. It makes you stronger. And me doing that with me being a comedian, that's the best thing for me to do is get over my obstacles and get over those butterflies and shit like that because it makes me better every time I'm able to do it.
I think for me, I only get nervous after I'm on stage, which is weird as shit. Like I don't give a fuck the whole time leading up. I'm chilling, I'm shooting the shit.
Until you get
Then
up
when
on
the music comes on, it's like, oh fuck,
start farting.
I gotta do it. Yeah, ass start clenching tight, shit. Back start sweating, it get gross. But yeah, that's when I start. And I don't clam up per se, but for me, especially with singing, maybe getting back into comedy will help me break out of this. But for me, singing, it come across as nerves or what have you. It's just I can't sing anything that I'm not emotionally invested in.
Yeah.
So when I perform my music, I can go somewhere else that I can't go anywhere else with, other than like certain songs. Like Anthony Hamilton music, the reason why he's my favorite artist of all time is not because I can sing his voice with relative ease, and it's not even the fact that I know how to imitate him. For me, he kind of like, if my grandfather would have been a singer, he remind me of my granddad for real, and I miss my granddad so much on some real shit.
No, you wouldn't be there for that, but
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry, because my granddad a little short, little scruffy little dude, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he give me that old head type of thing.
yeah. My granddad was a type of guy who could fix the car. He'll be outside working on the car all weekend and don't get it done. Like, even out that bitch.
But had a good time.
Yeah, even out that bitch 8 hours though, he felt like he earned one bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Car ain't worth a fuck, but he was under the hood all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was his way of getting out of the damn house. That's how he got out of the damn house.
He was a good guy, man. So like I said, when I hear Anthony Hamilton, it kind of take me back to that sort of. So that's kind of what my real affinity towards Anthony Hamilton's music come from. But when I'm on stage, like when I'm doing my music, man, I'm just telling the story. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really telling what the fuck I either seen, what I've been through, what I experienced second, third hand. So I can translate that easily. But that's something I've been struggling with the band that I'm in, because it's a cover band primarily, and in my opinion, like, the singers are so dynamic that are in the band. It's just a different, it's a different avenue that we could possibly, travel. I don't want to say exploit. It's a different avenue that we could possibly travel, and I think for me, I've just gotten so used to the creative part of it that's what helps me tune out the audience, because when you sing cover songs, they expect to hear it a certain type of way. You know what I mean? They want to hear it the way that they remember it only, and that's too much of a ceiling for me at this point, in my opinion.
Okay.
So it's really not fun no more to sing other people's shit unless I'm just doing karaoke or I'm trying to imitate them.
But you supposed to put your own swag onto it.
Yeah, but when you're doing cover songs, people want to hear it the way they remember it.
Fuck them.
Nah, that's
Now,
deep.
but they don't want to pay the check.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
deep. I see what he's saying. That's
But you
deep.
can't put your own swag on top of that. I love
But
when covers put their own swag into it.
Only to an extent.
Man, shit.
Because if you're doing covers, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear.
They want to
what
hear the
they
song
know.
that they
Yeah.
remember. They want to hear you do their song their way.
Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all.
And that's the beauty of comedy. You get to go up there and freestyle or do whatever you want to
Man.
do, how you see it.
I wish a motherfucker would talk about do some shit that I used to do.
Or better yet, they
But
want you
then
to tell
that's-
somebody else's jokes
But yeah,
your way.
tell somebody. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, do the Bernie Mac, do Bernie Mac. Like, how the fuck you want me to do Bernie Mac shit? And then when I do it and I don't do it the same way Bernie Mac did, you mad?
Yeah,
man.
a cover band is like being an
Wow.
impersonator.
I never thought about that like that. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, being a cover band is like almost like if you're an impersonator, the more you put the more you sound like the other person, the more they really, you know, egg you on or whatever. So it's like same for at least that's how I've always viewed it. And like I said, but I don't really get nervous, especially if I'm doing my own music, because I know I'm blocking it out and going back to that point in time or whoever I wrote that shit about, and I'm in that moment until the music come back off. You know what I'm saying? I can transfer into that shit, but that's all the time.
So it's best for you to get booked when you going through some shit.
or let me do my music, because I'm always going through some shit. It's like all these kids, it's always something to go through. Like it ain't never a shortage of problems. We broke with all these goddamn babies, but you know what I'm saying. But
you sang it.
yeah, real shit. Yeah, I'm putting every drop of goddamn.
You got a whole Jackson 5 over there too, man. You come on, show where the belt at? Come on now, bro. Yeah. You need to get them kids performing out there with you, man.
My daughter's showing up, and you know they starting to be able to carry a tune, and they'll love right.
We got a group coming, man.
Yeah, give them a couple of years.
You know, everybody loves seeing the brother and sister sing together.
Yeah, I'm trying to let it be their idea 100% before.
They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. These kids don't think like we used to think, show.
But no bullshit. 3 of them used to singing with each other already, so it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta.
I
gotta keep it on simmer. If I cook it too fast,
He letting it be their idea, but he giving them 3 of the same outfits or something.
Yeah.
Lock them in the studio.
Yeah, one day
lock them in the studio.
One day they realize they all done the same. Like, oh shit, the hell they got
going on here?
So quickly before we get ready to wrap up, what was your and usually we would talk about this on Saturday on who you got, but I did want to touch on real quick, you know, South Carolina winning last night, because this has been probably the most.
Shout out to Don, baby. Stanley.
This probably has been the most polarizing year in women's professional sports, period, especially college basketball. So for me, I've got a question for you, both of y'all, if y'all don't mind. Is it just me, or does it seem like people are focusing more on Caitlin Clark losing the championship than South Carolina winning it?
It's like the Cowboys. It's like the Cowboys after each season. How
whoever eliminated them, they just talk about the Cowboys.
Like them motherfuckers, the dude that just eliminated ready to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They ready to go win the Super Bowl, and all you hear on ESPN all goddamn day after the game.
What's Dak gonna do next?
What is Dak gonna do next? Man, the Cowboys, they do this every year. I'm like, yo, why the hell we still talking about them? They're gone. It's over with. It's because, like I said, it's they like you've been saying. They know what people like. What the media knows what they want to push out.
Oh
there.
yeah.
They want to push out there, and I feel like the Cowboys, the media love pushing the Cowboys out. And Caitlin Clark, she know it's better talking about Caitlin Clark losing or winning than anybody else who just won. South Carolina, y'all won. This is our 3rd one. Don Stanley, you got 3 in a row. I mean, not 3 in a row, but you got 3 championships. We don't give a fuck about this. Hey, Caitlin Clark, you never lose. Hey, come here. Let's
But
talk
she
to you
do.
about this.
She lost last year.
Exactly. I know.
Like, it was more people hating on Angel Reese during the championship game than talking about Caitlin Clark losing by 15.
Only because Angel Reese, basically, she responds to negative shit.
Okay.
If Angela Reese didn't respond to negative shit, they would never start off by talking like.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That
If she didn't respond to this shit, then
that's Baltimore. That's Northern Parkway.
Yeah. She soon she see, like you said, she reads all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
She see all the threats. Yeah, she on demon time with y'all. Leave that little girl alone, but that little girl is not playing with y'all. So, but the fact that she's doing that, the fact that she's acknowledging y'all, acknowledging the dumb shit, is bringing, that's something to talk about now. They doing that brings fire to it. She gonna basically help the media do their job, because she responds. She gives them another wake up tomorrow. They say something about her. They wake up tomorrow, read her post, and they say something about her again. It's good TV. Caitlin Clark, talking about Caitlin Clark, they know we hate. Like, why the hell they still talk about the girl? Why is it she just lost? But they also know that, we can't wait to see what she gonna do in the WNBA. As soon as she lost, it went straight to next move, WNBA. But we know she a shooter. Is it gonna translate? Is it gonna translate against the WNBA girls? We can't wait to see it. So it's like, yeah, she's right now. She's it.
What do you think? G? You think I'm tripping, or does it seem like that so far?
It was a great game.
Yeah, I remember I said
it was a great game.
A good competitive game.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, it really wasn't. I mean, it was an entertaining game. Y'all messed me up. I'll be honest with you. Y'all messed me up after the whole, because I thought about what y'all said Saturday about sports entertainment.
Yeah.
And that was going on in my mind over and over and over again with all the bullshit calls. And I thought about it. It's like, wow. Like when they came out and went on that 10-0 run,
Yeah.
I was like, that's nothing. I mean, it's excitement. It's nothing.
It's to keep people from not changing the channel.
Right.
immediately.
Right. It's excitement. But then, South Carolina came back, but then they could never really put them away. And then I couldn't get, whatever they were about to put them away, they took Cardoza out the game. And then they caught back up. And then they put Cardoza back again, and they got some. I'm starting to fall into that. It looked kind of suspicious to me.
Boy, he almost scared me at one point.
But people would think that when you can see it for yourself to a point where you start to analyze when the flim-flam is coming, and then you spot on predict it, and then you spot on predict it for years, and then not only that, you start to understand and study shit called like gematria, where you understand there's a code and a method that creates a lot of these things. Then people like really want to take the time to condemn you, but it's like, dog, I saw this shit as a Buffalo Bills fan in 1991.
You.
Let me say also this. I do not want to feel that way. I think ignorance is bliss. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't want to get to the point where I stop watching sports because I think it's already scripted. I don't ever want to get that
So
way.
is that why people will argue with me feverishly when I tell them that Donnie explained in detail how he used to rig the NBA, and they tell me I'm full of shit?
Yeah, because people don't want to believe it.
Tim Donaghy, the former referee from the NBA in the 2000s, when he got caught in the conspiracy, that motherfucker was explaining in detail on multiple podcasts, including on Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells podcast, on how they would call certain fouls at certain times of the game to slow the pace of the game down, and how they would use Dick Bavetta specifically and Steve Javid on game 6s and 7s that the league needed to go a certain way, and how they used them in 2002 to rig the Los Angeles Lakers Sacramento Kings game 6. And if you go back and watch that game, you can tell that game rigged. And even with rigging it, Robert Ory did that bullshit 3, if I ain't mistaken, right?
Yeah, but I would never watch it, look for that, because I don't want to. Ignorance is bliss.
But
I don't want to believe
fan,
that.
So I remember when Steve Smith had 17 in the third in Game 7 of 99-2000 Western Conference Finals Game 7, and then he don't touch the ball in the fourth quarter to 3 minutes to go. And they back down by goddamn. Like I remember that shit. I remember Portland up 15. Like
hell, I remember goddamn the microwave whooping Jordan ass, and they took him out the game.
Or the expansion draft came in 1991. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not even geared towards just Jordan hate on my favorite teams. Like I see this shit happen every year. Like okay, with San Francisco, how the hell goddamn Stan Humphries had goddamn all of these yards the entire year for the San Diego Chargers. And then they get to the Super Bowl, and this guy played like absolute shit, and goddamn San Fran beat the people. Was it 56-10?
28-3, Tom Brady. That's how.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I lie to you not, man. I wish I called this bitch. Me and my uncle, I called him at halftime. I said, you about to see the greatest example of white male supremacy you've ever seen in your life. Because when Tom Brady come back right here, he's going to be football's John Wayne, and nobody will ever say shit about him ever again.
They did that on purpose. Peyton Manning. What was Peyton Manning? What did they do for Peyton?
So, but hold on. So let's break this shit down real quick since you're a Falcons fan. It was both of their 25th playoff game together, Brady and goddamn Belichick. They both went 5-2 in the Super Bowl after winning it. How do you explain them coming back from 25 in the second half?
The greatest story you can write for them.
So this their 25th game, and they just so happen to come back from a 25-point lead to win the 5th Super Bowl when 5 is the goddamn square root of 25?
And threatened the possible
And they lost 5-2. If you invert the numbers, that's 25 again?
It was because he was ready to retire, man.
Go.
They want to send him out. They want to send him
Go.
out the GOAT that he is.
Go.
They want to send him out.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm not, no, I'm not with you. Again, I'm saying to you, I do not want to believe that it's I believe in I got the mic here. I can cut yours off though. I believe in I believe in Tom Brady. I believe he did it. I watched the game. I was nervous. I'm a Tom Brady fan. I'm like, but I did say to myself, how is he gonna pull this off?
Yeah.
But let's not be real. Let's not be wrong about it. Atlanta handed that shit to him. They did some stupid shit, and it wasn't stupid calls. They did some stupid shit.
And is it coincidental that because won't old boy Shanahan y'all coach?
Yeah. Look, Caleb there.
And didn't he blow the league in both of Andy Reid's Super Bowls against the two?
Yeah.
So could it be that he in on it?
Yeah. They got the offer. Yeah,
it's revenue sharing for a reason. If it was completely gung ho in the Wild Wild West, then how come the team that earned the most can't keep their bread?
He gonna find the script.
I mean, but I also believe in the Marshawn Lynch shit.
Woo, 100%.
Why not give the ball to Marshawn?
100%.
Because he would have been on every goddamn
fucking. And Russell Wilson's still in the league, and Marshawn ain't.
Yeah.
He would have been on. They didn't want him to be on every darn gone
I'll give that.
Every cereal box.
Who else have you ever known to get cut, and it cost the goddamn team $80 million to cut you, and they cut your ass anyway, and you still get signed the next year?
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. My fanboy heart will not let me say.
And that's why people get mad when you start exposing this shit. But the reality is simple.
And the reality is entertainment.
They got me. They got all of us.
It's entertainment. We know. We know it's shit is entertainment.
I don't want to.
It's like WWE.
Ignorance is bliss.
We know there is an end script to it. Shit. We know it's an end script. We know that there's an end to it.
And let's talk about script. Since we could talk about script, let's talk about script. How surprised are y'all gonna be? Maybe not you, and maybe not me, when LA is
the conference finals.
Yeah, the conference finals.
I love that Bron's my team. I love that they got right. The script is if there's a script, either they gonna. I hope the narrative for LeBron James is let him go out as.
Well, he's not going out. NBA does not want to lose LeBron yet. And NBA will lose money. They got to put some more money in Wembley. They got to put some money in. Yeah.
You don't think they can do it in Curry? They don't think
Curry? They don't have the talent right now.
Well, you know what it is? They don't have a villain big enough that people want to see lose other than Kyrie, and they can't have Kyrie losing. With
Kyrie's so quiet now.
Because Kyrie, I don't hear anything from Kyrie lately.
Because Kyrie with the Great White Hope. So if Kyrie stay quiet, he can possibly win again. Because they don't want Luka to lose.
They never talk about Kyrie now with that
Kyrie is the biggest villain in the league, maybe even more than LeBron for real.
Yeah.
Draymond. And they gonna lose his ass.
And he on his way out too. He might retire before LeBron.
They might. He don't have to retire. They might send him to a different team next year, and then that team might do a bullshit ass trade.
Cut his ass.
Cut him. And then he never get picked up again after that.
I mean, shit, because him, James Harden, it's about Russ Westbrook, it's about 5 or 6 people that were like the shit in the 2010s. And
it's fucking the replacements. They need to just come together to do a team.
This their last year for it. And like I said, when the NBA done with your ass,
they done.
It don't matter how well you can still play, because Dwight Howard can help the Lakers right now.
Stephon Marbury is still playing in China.
Oh my God, that man goddamn was all world in China and couldn't get a 10-day.
Couldn't get a 10-day contract.
Shit, what's it called? Isaiah Thomas was balling for the Suns last week.
Did they
I don't know. I hope they put him on the playoff roster. I don't know yet.
Did they?
We'll try to find out about that.
That'll be ass if they don't go with the 10-day. I mean, exceed the 10-day contract. Actually give him an actual contract.
As much as I love the Lakers,
I know it's been 10 days now.
As much as I love the Lakers, they asked for not giving Dwight a contract. They need Dwight.
We need Dwight.
Absolutely. Hey, so real quick, because we'll say that for Saturday on.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a little sample of our little sports drink.
Yeah. So
who you got?
10 to 1 Saturday. Make sure you're there.
Who you got?
Hey, so quick before we get out here, what's some of y'all favorite restaurants? Let's go extend this to both of y'all. What's some of the places you like to eat the most?
You talking about from the hometown or just in general?
Wherever. It can be local, national, it don't matter.
I can say this right off the bat. I love.
You can name 5 to 10.
You're a G, so I can say 5 off the bat. We know you.
I don't have 5 to 10. I don't go out that much.
Okay.
But when I go out, I love Texas Day Brazil.
Okay.
I love that. I can't.
Why is that specifically?
I'm a carnivore. I mean, okay. In all essence, I'm a carnivore, and you can't do better than Texas Day Brazil if you're a carnivore. I haven't been to the new Brazilian steak place yet, but I heard that's nice. But I mean, if I'm going out and I'm going to spend money, that's when I'm going to spend money.
Well, I only got.
Oh, because it was a buffet style, correct?
It's
tray service.
Yeah, they come to you with the steaks, and you know.
See, I don't eat red meat, so
you would hate it.
Okay, I might as well say, do they have They got like some salmon there or something.
No. I don't know. They might. They kind of fluctuate. But the most things you're gonna get is like filet mignons. I mean, like real good
Yeah.
cut
We
steaks.
just, we just went somewhere. What's that thing called? It's a nice restaurant. They do this the meat on the sticks.
Yeah, that's the same type of thing.
The same type of
It's
thing.
a Brazilian
And
steakhouse.
I don't eat, but we had a cheat day, the special occasion. So we went out and we got something to eat at this restaurant, and they came
Where was
out
it
with meat on a stick. It's over there in Short Pump. It's
That's Texas Day Brazil, bro.
Fogo
That's the new one. I
Fogo
think.
de Sean or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's
I
like
heard that one.
yeah. I can't.
Texas Day Brazil is over there next to
Right across
Funny
from the
Bone.
Funny Bone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is in that new shopping center over there by
Yeah, that's the brand new one I haven't
yeah,
tried yet.
yeah.
Okay.
But they good. They came on a stick with the meat and paws, and they just sliding the meat down.
Oh,
Paws.
man.
They cut it for you, Paul.
And they cut the meat for you, Paws. The meat just be so mouth watering, Paws. It just you can just see the flavor just bursting out from the pit.
They cook it in a salt. They
Yeah.
cook it in a salt cook too.
And I don't
so.
eat, and I don't even be eating no more.
So
But
it's a Chateau de Paul's.
shut those up, Paws. They got time to tell you that everything was.
But then they also give you like they give you stuff to clean your palate. At least I know Texas Day Brazil, so they'll give you like baked and fried bananas. They'll give you
Okay.
like the smashed
Oh, like
potatoes.
plantains?
Yeah,
plantains and
stuff like that.
They had that at the bar. They got like a cold bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you go get that.
Well, now they some on Texas they bring you bananas and shit like that, but they do have a cold bar. I'll never fuck with the
I
bar.
gotta go try this Texas
Oh, man,
Day,
Texas
yeah.
Day is-
I
is-
I was asking because I'm running out of spots. So I eat the
But
same.
you can't do that, yeah, because you can't go Texas.
Yeah, but I eat the same shit. Like I eat the same 3 or 4 places. Like I eat a lot of sushi when I eat out.
Okay.
Sushi is my shit.
I'm scared to order sushi when
I eat red. I go to Red Salt or what's the other one? Lucky AF or well, I eat a lot of salmon too. So I go
love
to
salmon.
I go to like Sedona or I'm trying to think what else. There's only a handful. The only spot I go to is kind of cheap for real. And it ain't really that cheap. It's like they got the hibachi, the black on hibachi spot right there on Hall Street. That shit good as a bitch called Red, if I'm not mistaken. It's right there like a block before you get, like you coming from the Mayo Bridge. It's a block before you get to Kroger spot, but it's on the right instead of the left. Man, that shit good as hell. Like that shit so good. Even when you burp, that shit tastes good. When it comes. Like that's how you know that shit hit. And
I'm gonna ask someone want to still eat Chick-fil-A, huh?
and what's it called? Hibachi box. I eat that. Like if I just
I ain't
want
tried that yet.
that's the closest I go to fast food at this point. Now I don't really eat no fast
No,
food.
one
no more.
fast food place that really gives me a still is Chick-fil-A. I can't resist Chick-fil-A. I don't know what it
It's
is.
the MSG they put in
Where's
it.
my Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, it's the
Come
MSG they
on,
put in
come on
it.
in.
MSG is addictive as hell.
Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A.
But yeah, I can't think. That's the only. And Bojangles, I do eat Bojangles.
Oh
too.
yeah, them biscuits,
Yeah, I
man.
eat
The
egg
chicken
cheese.
biscuit.
Yeah, I eat the
I
egg
don't
and
eat.
cheese
Yeah,
biscuit.
I don't. Egg and cheese, right? Just egg and cheese.
just egg and
I
cheese.
do the same shit.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah.
I mean, I also do Captain George's too. I forgot about that. I do
Oh, Captain George and Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's like
They got a spot in Williamsburg called Fat Tuna. It's probably about 10 minutes down 60th, going east, like towards the campus of William and Mary. If you ever get a chance, stop in there, man. That shit good. I mean, seafood primarily. Oh my God, that shit is so good.
Sweetwater. Y'all didn't try Sweetwater. It's a restaurant that's in northern, in the northern neck a little bit. As far as on the East Coast, I know. It's called Sweetwater. It's a fancy restaurant, but then
Where about you said Northern Neck? Talking about Northern Neck, Virginia?
yeah,
Where? What about?
like what are you looking at? That's Arlington. That's little Northern Neck.
Nah, that's just Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia. Northern, not the
Cause
actual.
Northern Neck is like King George all the way down.
No, not King George. We
And
talking-
like
Sweetwater Tavern.
yeah,
Is that the name
yeah,
of it?
Sweetwater Tavern.
It's in Centerville,
Centerville, yeah.
Merrifield, and Sterling, Virginia.
Sterling.
Okay.
Sterling. That's what I wanted to. It's Sterling.
Okay, 50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep, Sweetwater Tavern. What's the other one that you said?
Centerville.
Centerville, and roughly in Falls Church.
Falls Church. We went
Yeah.
to one in Falls Church too. That's north. That's why I said northern.
Okay, yeah, that's
Sterling,
like
Virginia.
that's like what like west of DC's Falls Church, right?
Mhm, out of there. Yep. I thought it was Arlington, so that's one I probably think about Falls Church. That's the first one I tried.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm talking about them bridges. Oh, they got man.
People out of town. I might
Yeah.
check that out.
It's real good. It's real good. That is a restaurant as far as I don't really go to. I don't really eat out like that. My wife is a good cook.
Yeah. You're a
She
good
throwing-
shaker.
yeah, she
I mean, it
throwing
depends
that-
on what you're talking about. We eat out a lot.
Yeah.
Like lately, I've been just killing. And this is not a restaurant. So this is more of a fast food. I've been killing Chopped. Have you
Oh,
ever-
the salad spot?
the salads. I've been
Yeah,
killing Chopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chopped is great in my opinion.
Have you ever been to Tzatziki's?
Yeah, I love tzatziki's too.
Tzatziki's
Yeah.
got the best damn balsamic vinaigrette in the country, man. I could drink that shit with a straw, bro, like a damn milkshake. That shit's so good.
Tzatziki.
That shit, oh my god, yeah, it's a Greek. I mean, the Greek, right?
It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a gyro place or whatever. But I always get,
Man, them gyros sometimes they be skeptical. I don't know, man. That gyro.
I get the Mediterranean salmon salad from there. God, that shit.
I'm gonna have to try that.
You be having aftertaste with them salads
That
sometimes,
shit's
man.
so fucking.
I don't know what it is with
I'm
me.
gonna have to try that.
I might get that bitch tomorrow. Though, 'cause I can sit and think about it now. That
You
shit.
tasting the salad, it
Yeah,
tastes
all
like
the-
beach water or something.
Not this joke, bro. And I feel you. Sometimes you can tell, like you said, they rinse that shit in ammonia or some
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Nah, this joke slap. When I say slap, I'm talking about both hands. Like,
I mean, like with Chopped, you get a nice amount for the price, and that's what I like. I like the fact you get a nice amount.
yeah, they don't skimp you like a lot
Yeah.
of places.
I'm a big.
But I'm gonna
breakfast
try
guy.
that. I'm gonna try that what you just
I'm a
said.
big breakfast guy. You know,
What's your go-to, Zell?
shit, you already know that them darn gone pancakes from Cracker Barrel, boy, with that goddamn crispy edges on the side. Man, I swear to God, Cracker Barrel been doing something to me for years as a kid. With that goddamn syrup, that individual syrup, it's so. Thank you. It's so, it's so my pleasure in that. It's just like, yo, for me, like, my God, it's like, oh man, Cracker Barrel pancakes. But that, I like also, there's a restaurant called The Village over there in the VCU area.
Oh yeah, that's right where
Oh,
Macho
man,
Box is
they-
right across the street.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their pancakes is good too.
Yeah, their brunch hit.
Their brunch.
I'm gonna tell y'all, in my opinion, the best breakfast Sunday brunch.
Sunday brunch?
Have you ever been there? Is it Sunday brunch? Am I calling it the right
Or
thing?
just brunch.
Oh, brunch on Sundays. What is that?
Talking about the plate in Scott's Edition.
Is it one of Scott's Edition? I know there's one up the street off of.
Oh no, you talking about? I know you talking about. You talking about Sunday? It is. It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's like a new little chain.
Oh
they
no,
got.
I don't know that.
They
one.
are good. They are good. They get the name of that. Their breakfast is good. Their pancakes. They got their omelets. But I had a banana pancake there the other day. My boy went on. We went out to eat. And I'm talking
Yeah, it's
about
Sunday brunch.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that drink was good as hell.
It's another spot there, Shaco Bottom, like 2 doors down from Addis that Al was talking about earlier. I think it's called Lulu's. I think that might be.
Yeah, Lulu's right there beside my boy FIBB. Y'all shout out to FIBB, everybody, the locals who on it. We talk.
Okay.
I hate when we do that. I know we talk to everybody in the world and we get real local-ish with y'all sometimes because we know this is where we from. But shout out to FIBB. Lulu's right there beside FIBB.
Yeah, I ate that once. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want to throw too much shade on Lulu's because they're right beside my boy store FIBB. Y'all shout out to FIBB if you're ever in town on FIBB. But
So what's the name of that store one more time?
FIBB.
All right, that's the last one, okay?
But Lulu's, man, they breakfast. I think I had better. I don't want to throw no shade on nobody anything like that, but I had better. Their French toast won't French toasting for me. And I'm a big, like I said, I'm a big breakfast guy. Shout out to Waffle House too, because you know what I'm saying. No matter how bad I don't like Waffle House, it's like they always come in clutch when I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give them praise. I gotta. give them
Now that I
praise.
stopped drinking, my self-respect don't really let me eat it.
You know,
one.
you know, that's like 7-Eleven hot dogs. Once you really stop going out like that, getting fucked up, getting real fucked up on liquor, you would never eat a 7-Eleven hot dog ever again.
Nah, I can't eat hot dogs.
I mean, I can't eat hot dog, period. But
Yeah,
I'm talking about when I stop really getting fucked up, getting splashed.
Oh, yeah.
Like Big Bites just seems so like, what am I doing to myself? Like, what the fuck is I doing to myself?
Why am I making these life choices?
Why else I'm doing this? Like every time you ate a kielbasa, it's like, God damn, what the fuck did I do that?
Like bologna bad enough
Oh
to eat.
my God.
Hot dogs are like small bologna
Oh
loaves.
man, small bologna lumps, big bologna lumps.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't eat no bologna loaf.
man,
over there.
God damn, them goddamn 7-Eleven kielbasas, boy, used to do me wrong. Big Bites, I don't know how you used to do it. They used to put the cheese on it and everything, and put the goddamn motherfucking chili on that drink. And boy, I used to do a lot of things with that 7-Eleven Big Bites.
So
No pause on that. You been pausing all day, but
I let him have
Y'all ain't there.
Nah, you on your own.
Alright, pause.
No, you threw that. My baby mama's in there. I ain't forgot that shit. No.
I done went on a big.
you went on a big bite experience.
Let you have your big bite in peace. I'm gonna stay out your business.
Glizzy, I took y'all on a glizzy ride just there.
Pause
Pause.
again. God damn.
Alright, damn, my bad. Y'all ain't say shit on live either. Goddamn, y'all just
We
gonna let
also
me.
let you have that one.
God damn.
You're so passionate. We just let you cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's 7-Eleven big bites saved my life.
And you still won't stop.
They saved my life. They saved my life during all them after club nights, man. 3 o'clock in the
Man,
morning.
Thank God you don't drink like you used
Boy,
to.
thank God I don't. But I can't. My tolerance is low with
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, my tolerance is very
I
low.
got tired of waking up hungover.
I got tired of just waking the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
like, God damn.
Slap.
I'd rather be dead than when you wake up with
Oh my yeah.
It's
Shit.
like, what the fuck? And then you gotta go to work? Like, God damn, how I do this to myself every time?
Yeah, man, God, I swear I ain't gonna never drink. You get
Every
me out
time,
this
I don't
one.
know how he
You get me
listens to
out
me.
this one, I ain't gonna do it.
It's like God get you out, he just know you. Man, watch this nigga. You lying. I know you lying, but here, get up.
All right, so one last question. We were good. I know we been sliding for 30 minutes now. Hey, do y'all tip? Pause. Yeah, that was pause. Yeah.
You know, I know been saying that for long.
I took it to church. Yeah, just one more. Yeah. But do y'all tip? And if so, what's an effective or appropriate tipping percentage?
Gee, he trying to set us up because you know he's his side gig right now. He trying to set us up.
I'm walking to goddamn one of his restaurants. He's looking at me. What you said, G?
Yeah, you know you part of that community. Y'all, you ain't gonna try to set us up. I know it's an organization y'all in.
No. But you know, this is a common theme that has been appropriated to black people specifically. So I just wanted to get y'all take on it.
It's the fact that they added gratuity. Once I figure out what the fuck that was, I ain't been the same since. I'm talking about I used to pick that shit. I used to read this shit because before I even knew the word gratuity, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't never pronounced it right for a long time. I was like, what the fuck? What is this? Granola? What is this?
Ain't
What
no
is this?
damn
I ain't
N
ordered
in
no
between.
goddamn granola. I ain't ordered no granola. I ain't had no granola this whole night. You had some granola? I'm asking everybody at the table. Who had granola? Because I need your money. I need your granola. Yeah, who had granola? $15.99 granola. Where that at? And then I come to figure out it's gratuity.
All right, so we'll get straight to it. Do you tip it? What's a good percentage?
Hey man,
You're talking way out this way.
I'm trying to tell you, my percentage is the percentage is how much cash I got in my pocket.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna divide that. And I might divide that into two. So, or I might give you the rest of it if it's enough. Or it's really.
Okay, so I'll break it all.
I round it up. That's what I do. That's
Okay,
usually what I do.
How many times you fill my water cup up?
So if it's $100 check, what's considered a good tip?
I'm
Damn.
about 110.
You
110, 120. Depends on the service.
You want to know the less I gave?
No,
The less I gave?
No. I know the less is zero. The less is zero. That's all. Yeah, I'm here. I've been doing. I did that shit for 20 years. I can look at you and tell you want a Coke, want a nigga to death for some bread. And if the shit coming to $58.42, you can leave me $62 and tell me I did a great job.
But every time I do it, I swear to God, every time I do it, I hope this person knows that I didn't have enough money to eat.
Why the fuck are y'all?
Because you just so happen to be serving something I wanted to eat tonight.
Well, why are you go get it to go?
Hey, I wanted to get
Well,
it
see,
to
I
go.
hate that now with the social media, not social media, with all these places that allow you to order online.
Uh-huh.
And how the fuck are you ordering online and you still have the nerve to ask for a fucking tip?
But
Like,
yeah.
What
What about that
Because they
show?
still got to put the shit together.
See,
What you mean?
now, man, come on now, God
What you
damn.
mean?
Just
Yeah,
because you put the spoon
no.
in the
I don't-
in the bag.
I don't pay for, and I don't want you to get upset. I don't pay for you putting my food together. I pay for the service.
Pay for the
I pay if you give me a good service.
If it's curbside, they don't call it curbside. Put your food together. They call it curbside service.
Nah.
You already paid for curbside. That's why
They
they
say
got curbside.
service, right or wrong.
Man.
Does not say that on
Yeah.
there.
I'm trying
does.
to tell y'all be ready.
Because that's what they doing. When
I
they
be
bring
ready
the
to
shit
fight.
to you and they put extra butter in the bag.
Nah.
And you want goddamn no gravy on your
Bruh.
mashed potatoes and they actually get it right.
You know where it started
For
from?
all the times that people get it wrong,
So you
why
know
that
what-
person don't deserve that tip?
So you know where it started for me? When Waffle House. When I used to go to Waffle House and I used to go to Waffle House to get some takeout. Get it, just one waffle. Everybody know Waffle House, you love the waffles, right? We want to get one fucking waffle. That's all I want is one fucking waffle and I'm gone. I'm not going to eat in here. I'm going to take this one waffle and I'm getting the fuck out of here. She still want a tip for making that one fucking waffle, bro.
Yes.
Man, I'm not tipping her for making one waffle. I only get one waffle because
Then
I
go
can't
get-
afford eggs. I can't afford the eggs and
Then
then
wait
the hash
till
browns.
Walmart open at 6 and go get you a pack of egg
Bro, it
rolls.
don't work like that. I want a
It
good
do.
waffle. I want a good waffle
do work
for
like
$4.99, and I want to leave out here by only giving you $5 in tax. I'm not trying to give you. Bro, it hurts my
Man,
soul.
$6.50 you can't make it $6.50.
Because no, it's not gonna be $6.50. I'm gonna have to make it $8.50. Because I'm not gonna give you what, $2? I'm gonna give you $2 now.
Yeah, why not?
You ain't gonna take $2. They never take $2. Every time I give you
$2
$2
more than zero.
Yeah, you right. But every time I give you $2, it's like, really? I don't know, man. I love.
See, your problem is you worry about what fucking people think.
I do. I worry about people
don't.
think.
I
do.
don't.
And
Like my theory is, if you give me good service, whether all you're doing is walking out to the car, I'll tip you.
I'm gonna tip you that.
But if you're doing your bare minimum of your
Yeah,
job,
bare minimum don't deserve an automatic tip. I'm with you there.
okay.
yeah, if
I'm
you're
with you
doing,
there.
but to me, bare minimum of your job is coming out there and bringing me my fucking
What I'm saying
food.
is,
if
you go
so I
above-
gotta tip you.
If you go above and beyond,
Then
you
then
deserve to be
then you
compensated
deserve it.
accordingly.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but
but
if
what
all
about
you
the-
doing is doing what you getting paid for, I'm sorry. I was a big opponent, not opponent, but that scene in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite scenes because
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe in tipping. I do. But I just believe in tipping for a purpose. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tip you just because you doing what you getting paid for. So that's like why would we tip the motherfuckers at Walmart now that it wants us to bag our own shit? I don't see it. I don't see the
That's
point.
I think it's a difference between the two. But I
You
understand
gotta
what you're
tip everybody at this point. Everybody want to tip at this point now, man.
Like I don't tip my groceries and shit. Once I found out I get all my shit from Amazon, and they go ask me to tip, what the fuck I'm gonna tip you for?
So do you tip your barber?
I come
And
in here
then-
ball.
and then
I come on here ball.
I
Yeah.
got cussed out because my girl is a barber, right? So I got cussed out because I told her that I never used to tip my barber at all.
But I did used to tip them.
I didn't even know that was a tipping service at first. I swear to God, it was a point in time where I didn't even know it was a tipping service. He charged me that. That's the price. The price is on the board, on the wall right here. I'm going to get my hair cut, and I'm going to give you this, and we're going to be happy. I didn't know that I was supposed to give you extra. I didn't know that you could do extra. I thought that the haircut that you was giving me was the proper procedure of haircut that you was giving me. I didn't know that you was doing anything different. Sometimes I didn't even go to a different barber. I only went to you. So I didn't know that you was better than the other motherfucker.
Right.
I just know that this is you, my barber. This is the price, and I'm giving it to you, and I'm going to leave.
If you told me $20, why? If you wanted 25, then why you tell me 20?
Tell you 25.
Yeah.
Give you 25.
Yeah.
You say 25. How much the haircut today is, bro? 25. You get 25. How much the haircut today? 30. So they really be wanting tips. They tell you, and that's why we getting dick down in these barbers shops now.
so
Pause.
I
No, I ain't gonna pause. That's why homie, we say this.
I just want to say, go ahead.
Y'all charge too much goddamn money for them haircuts now, bro. I swear to God, $45. Y'all getting y'all tip now. I know what it was. They won't get no
I
tip.
just needed to see if we go order the same or separate checks if we ever go out to eat.
Yes, you make
And
sure
now-
you make sure
now
it's
I know
separate.
now
No, I don't fuck with
Yes.
people that's fixing my food though.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
know.
was just saying in
Yeah.
general, I just look so that way when I got an overcompensating tip for both of y'all in addition to me, I know why.
Yes, because I be thinking about that
Because
too.
it's got to be 20%, 18 to 20% is ideal.
So what about that too? When you go to when you go out and eat with your friends and there's a whole bunch of y'all, and you know that he gonna leave a tip, he gonna leave you a tip, and eventually all that tips gonna add up to a nice tip.
Then they deserved it if they earned it. If not, to make sure it add up to what the fuck they deserved.
So let me ask you a
Well, we
question.
don't know,
And we
though.
run it over. Let me ask you a question. If you go buy something from Best Buy and they bring it out and put it in your car, you go tip the guy?
Yeah,
It depends on what the situation is. If it's a TV that I can't lift and I'm goddamn, it's for like my disabled great aunt, and he put the TV in the car.
no, we talking about for regular back. You got a regular back. If you but at the same time, it's the
That's
store-
his job.
It's a store policy
Right.
to put TV in your
When
car.
I worked at Best Buy, I got tipped for putting the TVs and shit.
I got tipped at Walmart when I used to work at Walmart.
But I
at the
know
same
how to
time,
talk to people to a point where if
Me
it's
too.
opportunity,
Me too.
like my,
Me
so
too.
they paid for the
it's in the
laugh.
conversation. I
the
give you
laugh
that.
on the
I'm
way
a
to the car.
comedian. I was a comedian all the way to the car. So
Yeah, they paid for the laugh to get to the car.
Yeah. But at the end of the day is, well, should I be mad at them for not tipping me?
Nah, but nobody should be entitled to anything. You should earn it.
These niggas are entitled to tips now. I
And
swear to
and
God, bro.
agree. And they fuck the service. They fuck the whole
That's
industry.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got a lot of motherfuckers that think that, just because I showed up and did the bare minimum, you supposed to leave me the maximum.
They fuck tipping up for everybody.
I agree. But yeah, we pay way past time. We ran a whole 5 minutes over. We'd like to thank y'all again for another episode of Comedy Content and Current Events.
Do
I
you
am
tip the
host-
girl on Jeff Davis?
Huh? I don't know. How much you want?
She get
You
500.
want?
She
You
get
want?
500.
That's what you want?
I play it like I'm connected to the law.
Yeah.
Hey, look, bitch, how you get this 35 and I get out of jail?
Fuck outta
You don't get
there.
the whole 40. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
my change back now.
Fuck that.
But nah, I'm your host show. He fucked me up with that JV. I was like, hold on, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm your host show, Ice James Morton.
Tip your hoes out there. I mean, I'm
Tip your hoes in your bartender.
Tip your hoes and your bartenders. I'm your boy Trey City.
And we'll see y'all Saturday on
Who you got?
10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Come on now, baby.
Peace.
I love peace, soul, all that chicken grease. Come on now.
Yeah, that was another good show, man.
Good show.